Ooh, DJ Red.
Yo, we back tapped in with my boy Smitty. We got a special guest today, Chase Mullins, former college athlete, former hooper for Grandview, man. We got the guy
Look,
tape. Yes,
that
sir.
boy,
Yeah,
that
look
boy.
at Big GV.
Yo, Burger. So, we welcome him into the pod, man, and we're gonna go ahead today. We're gonna get into some boxing. So, we'll go ahead. We can start off with last night. I know Smitty said he's gonna let you go first, but Chase, you was at the fight, so let us know, about the fight atmosphere. If you any good undercard, I didn't watch the undercards. They didn't really appeal to me. But if you got anything good about the undercards, of course, bring that up. But also just talk about the fight this year.
Yeah, man, the atmosphere, man, you can tell like it was the city came out, man. There was a lot of big time boxers, my boy EJ was there. It was a lot of people there, man. A lot of stars from the city, OG rappers and stuff. The undercard was cool. I knew about Angelo Leo because that's who Stephen Fulton just beat a couple of months back to get his title. So I knew about Angelo Leo. And then the second fight, I ain't know none of them really. But the main card, man, you could tell when Charlo walked out, man, the energy was there, man. It was lit up in there for sure. That's my first boxing match in person. So
Yeah.
it was yeah, it was lit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. I had a couple of partners that was like ringside, and I knew you was there too. So I was seeing, I was watching both the Clippers and then on the fight on my phone. So I mean, you can tell that the city was out, the atmosphere was there. His first like big time fight in Houston. They all showed out and showed support, so that was always good. Going into the fight, I didn't watch the undercard. I watched Big Mark do his work, but it was just, it was one of his toughest fights, recent memory. Got his eye cut in the fight. The Mexican was given to him for sure. So, I mean, I don't know if it was the COVID rust or, that the atmosphere of being in your city trying to, show out. But I mean, she had to have everything in his bag. Not to say that it was a close fight, but it was one of them tough fights where, it got kind of a little tussed up, throughout the rounds. I thought he was gonna have a stoppage in the sixth round, but the Mexican was stayed up and went the distance. So, I mean, kudos to him and Ma definitely gave him props after the fight because, as you can see, Ma was kind of he was touched up. You know what I'm saying? The first time he really got cut like that on his eye. And so, that's just a testament to, the other boxers in the ring that, in a given night you can get knocked out. But, Ma was, flawless, boxing, kept the jab there, was moving around the ring good. It was just a good match, a good hard fought match. And, Ma was, able to come out, still victorious.
That was I think that was his first cut over the eye, which he fought a rugged fighter with it. So, he did show something. He got him hurt in the earlier rounds, which is kind of part of the reason. Like, I think he fought like that because he felt like he could get him out of there. Also, like you were saying, Smitty, he in the city, people came out. He put it on so early, like they really, they live by that lion pride. So it's like he get him hurt, he smell blood, he gonna go for it, and it just was a couple of rounds there where he was just kept going for it. And the other dude, like you said earlier, Chase, he was getting hit, but he was throwing back, like he was throwing two or three back every time. And Charlo was really trying to work him inside, and that dude kept coming back with short shots. He was catching Charlo. I think in the eighth round, Charlo kind of slowed down a little bit, and he got a little buzz a little bit. He basically felt the power. So I feel like, overall though, what I did see with Charlo, like he had a crazy pace. Like he was really fighting at a high pace. He was throwing a lot of punches. He was really in there slugging, and I definitely like to see it. But to me, he got one of the best jabs in boxing. He could have jabbed it out, but it wouldn't have been what the fans wanted to see. And when you in the new age of boxing, a lot of people are fans of people and not boxing. So with that being said, they won't look at the masterclass performance. They'll just look at how he didn't get him out of there. They still look at how he didn't get him out of there. But people like to see a fan favorable fight more, so they want to see the fighters fight it out more. But in reality, he could have kept hitting him with the jab all night long and kept him at bay, went to the body and won a unanimous decision in just a different fashion. But I think he fought well. it's kind of hard, bro, because like I'm tired of holding fighters to their last fight because like styles make matchups, and you just can't do that. And to be honest, outside of I don't well I don't even remember, but I've never seen nobody just in recent memory have a big hometown performance. EJ had a good one. He knocked out that dude pretty fast. EJ usually does, but outside of EJ, I don't see a lot of people fight better at home. J Rock lost to Rosario at home in Philly, so I think it becomes a lot of pressure. Now, Crawford did win at home, but um,
Thank, thank you, thank you. I
Again,
was
gonna
gonna
say
say,
that.
for
I was
sure.
gonna
Crawford
say,
won at home, but people wanted it earlier. People wanted it fast, you know what I'm saying. So it's just the home shit, bro. To me, it's the home shit.
That was a tough fight for
Crawford got that done too.
right?
What y'all think next for Jermall?
Uh, so just to talk about last night, yeah, he tried to get him out of there. You can tell he's more of a stick and move, jab, 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 come with the left slip, get out the way. Same thing, the worst thing that could have happened was hurting Buddy early. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he kind of gassed out in the later rounds a little bit. You can tell his work rate kind of slowed down, but I heard at the end of the fight, that's the most punches he threw in the
yeah,
fight. So that was really good. That lets you know that he trained. You can tell, he was in the lab. You know what I'm saying? He really was trying to put on. But it is hard to perform in your city because about 3 years ago, he fought Brandon Adams at the NRG arena.
Yeah,
And it was another kind of, he won, but it was a lackluster, it wasn't what we know him to be. You know what I'm saying? And I was very surprised that he wasn't slipping uppercutting him like he did J-Rock. It was open. The uppercut was there all night.
I'm glad you said that, bro. My man, because I was watching the fight and I was seeing that because his guard was like this, like he was like doing a lot of things, and like Charlo was his head right in on the inside, and I'm like, bro, just come up there and throw that. Just throw it.
And that's one of his favorite punches. So I'm surprised he didn't connect with that. But I'm not gonna be like you. I'm not. I mean, if he ain't stopping, he ain't stopping. It's cool, man. He won. Another opportunity to make a big fight. Now people think he's vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? So we might get a big fight for him.
Same
now.
thing with Shakur.
Same with Shakur. Now that's different. They better leave that boy alone. But
he's a different monster. But he needed he indirectly needed that, bro, because he already getting that. No offense, Smitty. He getting the Crawford effect. Like people don't want to get in with him. Bob not making shit really happen. Unless it's on his side. So it's like he needed to look a little vulnerable. I think he beats Jermell here easy.
Easy.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
I want him to stop him.
Yeah, but that's on that. But yeah, I'm glad you said that, bro. And we need to kind of set a precedent, bro. If a fighter win a fight, bro, like he did unanimously, bro, you gotta respect it because, bro, everybody not gonna take everybody out. Some people know how to survive. Some people got a chin, and a bigger part of that is people not gonna really learn the art of boxing if you think every time somebody go in there, it's supposed to be an MMA bloodbath, and whoever bleeding more or half dead win. Like that's not the objective. Same reason people hate Floyd. I mean, we both know the game is to be touched and not be touched. So, we just gotta look at it a little different, bro. Especially like in this day and age, like knockouts in every division. That's just not how it is, bro.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell y'all this. He need to leave Canelo alone, though.
We're gonna get to that. So I want Chase to go first. Chase, tell me what's next for Jermall Charlo, and tell me what tree you think he should be barking up, and what trees you think that he should bypass, or not bypass, but he needs to do a little more before he gets to do fuck with it.
It's time, bro. It's either the Demetrius Andre fight or
did he call him out? I'm sorry to cut you off, but did he call him out? They said he called him out after the fight.
He called out
like half-hearted.
He didn't really say Andrade. Bro, I don't know what's up. Why people don't want to fight Boo Boo. I don't know what's up with that, bro.
It's reward. It's the risk, bro.
He gotta either go up to 168 where that money division is, or he gonna have to unify. We don't want nothing else, bro. There's nothing else for him, bro. At 160, we either got Triple G or Boo Boo, bro. Who the other champion?
Boo Boo and Jermall, they all like this. Like they all like, okay, Jermall and Boo Boo, they might fight, but Triple G not trying to fight either one of them. And he's hugging on the belt. So I don't know who the other person.
Triple G got a fight in in December already for that other belt. He unifying with somebody. So Boo Boo the only one left that, you know, they don't have a fight date now. They both clear. It's time, bro. It's time.
I believe so too. But you go ahead, Smith.
But that Boo Boo fight, you know, he rough and rugged, man. I don't know if you want to go in there, especially when you're just coming off a tough fight and your next fight be Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? Because he gon' be in there, you know, tussling with Big Mom. But I think, you know, he said he gonna stay at 160, 160. He said that's his division. So I mean, I just got to take him as well. He gonna stay at 160. Now you start going to 168. I mean, you got a little bit, you know, you're biting off a little bit more than you can chew. You got Canelo. That's pretty much the dog right there. He's trying to hunt, but I don't know if you want to bark up that tree, man. Like,
yeah, I say that, and I'll say this: I feel like he can win the Andre fight, but the guy in the ring last night cannot win the Andre fight. And like, bro, he was just trying to be too much of a dog. Andre pivots a lot. Andre moves laterally. Like, that's what I'm waiting to see from Jermall yesterday. He let a nigga come straight line at him, bro. Pivot, come out of there. Like, do some more shit side to side, bro. You know, so if he just think he gonna dog it out, Demetrius will win a fight like that. But I believe if he just pepper his ass up with that jab, double, triple, get up, go to the body, do things like that. Andre is good, but Andre has a time to just lean his head off instead of move his body. If you go to the body a little more and just be more accurate instead of just trying to fight inside the whole fight, like, I feel like he could win that fight. But I mean, even Andre last performance was a little lackluster, so that's all I'm saying. It's hard to go off the last performance. I know both of them will come in fighting better. And with him moving with Andre, with both of them moving up to 68, but especially Andre, I wouldn't want to see that. I don't think he got the power to really to keep some of them guys off him, like Benavidez and Plant. Well, not Plant.
yeah, not playing.
Benavidez and Canelo. But the thing with Jermall is like, I'm not gonna say I thought he had more power than that, but I'm kind of weary now of him talking about moving to 168 because I don't know if he got enough power to knock Benavidez out. Benavidez just do or die. David do or die in there. Like, if he know that he can stop you, bro, David Benavidez put together a bunch of punches, and the way he was getting hit yesterday with combination, I wouldn't want to see that from Benavidez, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If he fought like that, and to me it's kind of hard Benavidez because we can say, okay, he can jab, but Benavidez long too. So Benavidez gonna come back with some shit as well. So that would be a tough fight, and I think that when Charlo looked at it, he realized that for him to really make noise in that division, he gonna have to see Canelo or Benavidez because Caleb not gonna have a belt no more. Canelo gonna have every strap, and he would be WBC mandatory, and it would just be that, bro. So I just don't think it would be a good move. But I don't think that him and Boo Boo can keep fucking around at 160 without fighting each other. Or neither one of their statuses will go up unless one of them fights Triple G, and but that would be the only way.
See, but I think the Triple G fight gonna go to Andrade because they both on the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
that is true.
But my thing is like, damn, Eddie, like, why you ain't been made that fight? Like, okay, with Andrade.
So they apparently. So this is what Eddie and Andrade said. They offered Charlo $7 million for the unified fight.
Oh I remember they offered him. Did they offer Triple G too?
I don't know about Triple G.
Yeah, see, I'll say Triple G, but I know they offered Charlo, and then some shit was going on with that. And see, that's another thing with Charlo that's hurting him because he's been talking a little too much lately in the media. Like, he was like, I'm not fighting Benavidez unless he got the vaccine and all this shit. It's just like, you know, when you talk like that, like, you gotta, like, bro, you gotta perform, you know what I'm saying? Because now people look at that last performance like, oh, now we see why you don't want to fight Benavidez. Well, it's true. Right. And now he's saying he's staying at 160 after talking all that shit to fight Benavidez and what he would and wouldn't do. So now it's just a little of a bad look, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just how I feel about that, you know.
But if Mel want to move up to 160, they both can't be at 160.
That's what I'm saying. What's next for them? Like, that's all fucked up. I was talking about it earlier, and bro. Okay, we can go ahead and get into it. Y'all have anything else to say about Mom? You know what? In his next movement? Okay, we get into it. EJ saying if he beat Pacquiao, they reinstate Pacquiao for the WBA. He beat Pacquiao. Him and Terrence is not catching the fade. It's just really it's done in the waters. He said he want to move up to 54. But my thing is that just to me it just can't happen because it's just a domino effect. He's not moving up to from 47 to 54 because he would be Charlo's mandatory. If Charlo unifies and gets all the belts, he would be his mandatory. They got the same coach in Derrick James. That's just a conflict of interest. But then you got Mel. You say Mel move up to 54. He damn sure not finna fight Jermall. He'd be mandatory because he's the WBC champion and he's the unified undisputed at 154. He gonna get the first crack at a WBC shot. So it's like Jermall and then Jermall, the one that's not trying to move up. So it's like they can't get it done. It's just like they can't get it done, bro. So I'm just like, what's really gonna happen in the next year and a half with all them is gonna be interesting for me to see.
Yeah, so I mean, dealing with Maul fighting in next month in San Antonio.
Yeah, in July.
I'm going, bro. I'm going. If y'all trying to go, bro, let me know.
Trying to go, bro.
Drive you right down the street
That's
too.
not bad. 150 not bad, bro. For some good spots. And
Yeah.
Rolly fighting on the undercard. And
Oh, really?
I know, bro. Rolly not good, bro. But the rest of the people, the undercard's not that high either. So, it's
Rolly fighting. You know.
I need to look at it. Hold on. But Rolly fighting. I don't really know much the others on the undercard, but it'll definitely be a good unification, bro, for sure.
Rolly. So my thing is, bro. So Jermell gonna stop, dude, right? He's gonna stop.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, he gonna stop Castano, bro.
Yeah.
And then, so like, there's nobody else at 154 either.
Yeah, Jared Bird claimed that he was coming back, but that's dead in the water.
Who's at 54? Like, honestly, who's at 54? So I was thinking about this too.
They were saying, go ahead.
The only fight for Mel at 154 would be Bud because he the WBO, right?
Yeah.
So the WBO allows you, if you can move up to the next division, you'd be automatically the mandatory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the only other fight. I mean, if EJ can't get him, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Bud goes up and tries that. But I don't know. There's nobody else at 150.
What weight classes y'all want Bud to move though?
Bro, I mean, he can't get. Bro, we gonna say that.
We can get a fight, but that's not.
We gonna save Bud for later, bro.
No,
Smitty.
Bro, how many weight class y'all want this man to move up to?
Smitty, first of all, this to me for him, I'm not gonna get too far on this. All I'm saying is this: he's still great. I'm just saying Pacquiao moved up a division, so I mean, yes, could he move up more? Yes. Do he need to? No. All I'm saying is, if it's more of an opportunity for him to showcase his skills against better talent, and he gonna get bigger opportunities, then yeah, But other than that, like
I mean, I see 154, but that's it. He can't. He not gonna keep that
we're
same.
not asking him to go. Floyd didn't even go up to 60. He left that alone.
Floyd stopped at 154, right?
Canelo, right?
Canelo was at
154, right? That's the only fight he fought at 155.
Somebody like in the catch weight or some shit like that.
He always had somebody in the catch weight, though.
He always, yeah.
I think Berto was 154 too.
But to answer your question, Chase, he fight Austin Dulay. I heard that name before, but it's not doing.
And Rolly not here, bro. Rolly not on.
Rolly, no, please, yeah. I'm not a Rolly fan. I'm just saying like that's somebody on the undercard. Oh,
they protecting dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Rolly.
Yes.
Yeah, well protected for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, but I think Jermell, excuse me, he gonna knock him out. I feel like Jermell last fight, like he put it all together. Like he usually try to knock dudes out, but with that body shot and how calculated he was just being in that fight, like I feel like he would do what's necessary. And I feel like with his power at 54, he can get somebody out of there with boxing a couple good rounds and then slugging or however he want to do it. I feel like once he avenged his loss from Tony Hillis and he been back and he been really sharp. So I feel like he really ready to conquer the division. The last person to do it since Winky Wright, and I feel like he'll do it. I don't know when the knockout will come, but I see him middle to late rounds.
8 to 12.
What you think, Smith?
I think the same thing. I think he'll stop him. Even though Castano did have a good fight against Teixeira, he was pretty much punching the shit out that nigga. But I think Mel, just the skill, the power, it's gonna be too much to overcome. That jab and just the way he goes about, his business in the ring. Ever since that Tony Hill loss, he definitely been on the P's and Q's trying to make sure, what he needs to get done gets done. So I definitely think, it'd be an easy matchup. He'll work clean in there, but so it just depends on what's after that. Like, I mean, somebody got to make a decision. Somebody got to make a decision.
The next topic, because like we said with Jermall, what's next for Jermell? Especially for Jermell, he got to think about it even more because he's gonna have every single belt, and it's like, is it gonna be like you said, it's not a lot of 54. Jared Hurd was looking, they was gonna try to bring him back into the fold, but he's not the same. Is J Rock still the 54?
He got hurt, bro. He got hurt. I just got the news early. He got hurt, so he's not even fighting on Tank Undercard no more.
Okay, so you got to hurt J Rock. So I might not want to see that as well. I mean, you got Lara. You want to throw Lara back in there? That's a name. He a tricky guy. He was moved up to 60. He just got some work done at 60. So Lara got a name in 54. But other than that, it's like, what are you staying at 54 for to defend your titles and fight mandatories, which you're going to get criticized for. You're going to get criticized for beating the people they put in front of you and not making the big fights when you've had all the big fights and there's no more big fights to make. So it's a lose-lose, but where do he go? He between a rock and a hard place. Like, it's like 54, he can be mandatory for any belt. And then let's say he don't even fight his brother and he go to 60 fight his brother. If he go and fight Demetrius and beat him, well, damn, like, that's the strap your bro been trying to get forever, So it's just like they will force them to be on the collision course, and I don't like that because Jermell already be tweaking sometimes with Jermall be saying stupid shit. I don't even want them a fight to even get in his head and him start going left on Jermall because like that's just not a good look.
But they'll never fight each other, bro.
They wouldn't, bro. But like the way Jermell be talking, like I don't know, bro. Like they wouldn't, but it would just be bad, like. Because there would always be talk around it, and one brother not gonna say much, and you can get a lot out the other one. And Jermell very boisterous, and he can just be talking out his tongue. And wow, that, and we know that they might not fight the media shit, bro. Like it can fuck up a lot because you got to think like Jermall don't talk like that, So it's gonna be a lot of shit talking on one end. But like you said, they won't fight. But I just think that it's no 160 move without Jermall moving up to 68.
The way Mel gets a strap is Maul got to go to 168 because Mel can activate his mandatory on Andrade. You know what I'm saying? If he move up.
He talked a while back ago too, I think, about having them negotiate.
Exactly. And that's when Andrade was with Rock Nation.
Yeah, he was at 54.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So, which but it's just like, damn, bro. Where does Jermall get in at 68? Because like I feel like if he moved up to 68, realistically, they will probably have a WBC eliminator between him and Benavidez.
Yeah, man.
Like that's not what you want to see, bro.
Nah.
Like, you don't want to see that, bro. That's tough. Bro.
No, I don't want to see
bro,
that.
Like, Benavidez, bro, like he's so wicked, bro. Like you do not want to like.
The only person I think that can get with Canelo.
Literally, bro, literally, and it's getting to the point, like, and I'm not trying to judge Jermall off his last fight, but after looking at last night, it's looking like by far, like Benavidez is the only one. Benavidez is the only one with a chin. Benavidez is the only one that's gonna stand there, and he gonna go. Like, and he the only one I feel like Canelo would think twice. Now Canelo still might stand there. He got a granite chin, but he gonna think about it, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna think.
You gotta make Canelo think more. Canelo's a great game plan, and Canelo can change his game plan, but he wear you down late in the fights with the power. Like what would he weigh down Benavidez with late in the fight? Like he can obviously box, but he coming forward whether he's slick or not. So like I feel like David's the best shot, but I feel like I think Jermall know that. Benavidez has been 2-time WBC champion. They not just gonna let him activate that mandatory to fight Canelo without Benavidez getting that shot. Especially when Benavidez just beat Darrell to be in the WBC #1 spot. So, I just am Jermall, man. Fuck, you know.
Performance kind of.
The performance, bro. Yeah, and another thing is like if Jermall was quicker on his feet or just getting bigger fights, he might have could have forced the Canelo fight. Like let's say if he would have beat Andre like 2-3 years ago, and then like they fight right after him and Triple G fought or something. Then Canelo more inclined to try to unify, bro. Like that one belt and Canelo got so many straps now. Like it's no reason for Canelo to go down to 60. And like they keep all them fighters keep talking about that. Bro, that's foolish, bro. You gonna come up there and get that work or not? Nah, the only people I think that can beat Canelo is not beat. They got the best chance, but I don't think they can beat him. Is what's his name? That dude at 175, bro. He like a tournament. Better be there, yeah. Better be and Benavidez, bro, because they coming.
Yeah.
Slick shit is over with. You're not gonna out-slick Canelo and win no decision. Not nobody in this world.
Yeah,
not even Billy Joe Saunders in his best rounds in that fight. He could have fought his best rounds in that fight 8 rounds out of 12, and he still would have lost. You're not winning the decision. You gotta hurt him.
Yeah, you gotta like.
You gotta at least drop him, and like you gotta be clean. You gotta be clean, and like you can't drop him and let him get 4 or 5 rounds and shit like that. Like you gotta be on him. Like so, yeah. Shit, what else we got to get into, man? Let's get into we can go ahead and get into Teofimo, then we'll get into some predictions on the next 2 fights coming up. But let you know what y'all think about Teofimo. He rescheduled his fight. He canceled the fight the day of fight week. It was Monday, I believe. And yeah, he just said he had COVID, and that's the last week. Reverend Teofimo, he made an IG post saying IG post for the fans. I'm not gonna quote it because I'm not sure. I don't remember what he said on my head. But let me know what y'all think about him rescheduling the fight.
Go ahead, Chase.
Okay. This is my little, so he just refixed his contract with ESPN. I know that, right? With Top Rank. He restructured his contract with Top Rank. So I'm just thinking, man, something funny with that, bro. Something funny with that. I already knew Triller was struggling with selling tickets. You know what I'm saying? I heard that they were struggling with money. So something just a little.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm glad you did that, bro. I'm glad you beat that, bro, because I don't know if y'all seen the Fire Festival. Like, it's like a documentary, bro. But that's what Triller was, bro. They just put all this shit together. They got all these artists, bro. Like, we talked about it on last part, Smitty. They had this concert and shit, bro. We trying to watch fucking boxing.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they doing all that. They spending all this outside money, and they're not even bringing in the big enough fights to suffice for these people. Like, they're probably in fucking debt, like paying for all these fucking performances and shit. You paying fighters and you paying performers, 3 and 4 performers.
Bieber ain't cheap. I know Bieber ain't cheap.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so like
what that was, bro. You paid for Bieber, but you in Atlanta. Who the fuck gives a fuck about Justin Bieber in Atlanta? So now you just paid a big bag because that boy, anywhere he go, he getting a big bag. I don't care if you put him in fuck Egypt. And now nobody really cares about that, bro. Like,
right.
Well, yeah, man.
I just think, it came so close and in camp, bro. That's why it was a little fishy to me, bro. Because if you in camp, like, you super focused, not too many people around you that wasn't around you before. And, like, to come up with COVID, the protocols that's going in right now is just kind of fishy, bro. Because, like, it's just kind of make me think when you focus in camp, if COVID is really something that happened. Is you focused, or it's like, was it an accident? Was it what? But, like,
my thing is this. Didn't he just fight in COVID? He just fought Vasil Lomachenko in COVID. His head was
it COVID or what?
Yeah, it was.
Right
I was
October of last year, bro. Yes, sir.
I was in Cali. I remember I was in Cali. It was COVID. But bro, his head was on straight then. He talked all that shit then. It was all good. Like, it was. You remember because when Lomachenko rescheduled the fight, they're supposed to fight in April. When Lomachenko rescheduled, he had a lot to say about that, bro. But now
he catch COVID, Loma?
Huh?
Loma caught COVID, didn't he?
Yeah, Loma caught COVID or something like that. Yeah, Loma caught COVID. Yeah. Loma was this and that. But I remember specifically in Teofimo IG post this week, him catching COVID and exit out the fight is making the bigger decision. When in actuality is not. You just like, I'm not gonna say like, I'm not gonna say he shouldn't pull out if he don't got COVID, bro. But bro, he talk a lot of shit, bro, and he has yet to get in the ring and defend them titles. I understand this and that has happened, bro, but you pushing the fight back, and like Smitty said, the week of that's fishy, especially when you fought in COVID before. Like you should already have your shit in line. You win unified titles during COVID this way. Why would I do it any other way when I just got it done that way? So it's like, that's some bullshit right there. And
But like that's what we were talking about the other day. Did he pick versus Loma? Like, is it more Loma? I mean, is it more Teofimo that we can see past what he did versus Loma? You know what I'm saying? And those are, and to be honest, those were those early rounds. Those are the rounds for like 1 through 8 is when he was killing Loma.
Yeah, but
Loma,
see, I was gonna say, yeah, I agree. But see, 1 through 8, that's a little more than the early round. That's 3/4 of the fight. Now did Loma come on strong? Yeah, but I do think Teofimo won that fight. But he's resting on that fight, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Nobody cares no more, bro. One thing about it is Lomachenko is 13-2, not 13-1, bro. He had a loss before, bro. So don't act like you just staining somebody like that.
Right. Yeah, man.
It's been done, but ESPN hyped Loma up so much. They try to act like he better than Terrence Crawford, which is straight bullshit. And so now everybody think he's a god, and he's not, bro. He was just in there fighting the little people ball put in front of him. Lenore has dropped him, when they fight. So it's just like, bro, like you beat him, but you got to follow up, bro, because you're supposed to be a young lion. It would have, and like you said, Chase, and I heard Javante say it. I was watching him on the ES News interview, and he was like, that boy didn't catch COVID. He couldn't sell tickets. And I don't know, but I think that's a lot of the reason too. You know what I'm saying?
Because it happened so the news came out, he fixed his deal, and then a day later he got COVID all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they couldn't sell them tickets, and let's be real, Top Rank ESPN, a bigger platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Bob probably found a hole in that contract and got to work.
Bob even said he can go over there. They can auction him right now because they won the first fight bid. And he's like, he'll be back. And it's like, yeah, bro. They probably promised him all this shit and they can't get it. You might not like Bob, but Bob gonna tell you straight up. But if you don't like it, that's your decision to leave. But I mean, he went with Triller thinking he was gonna be the next big star over there, and they was gonna pay him this big bag. From where? They don't got no history. And then they put it on fights in, like, no offense to Atlanta and no offense to Miami, but that's not fight cities, bro. Like, they're not bringing out the fight fans in those type of cities, bro.
Only Tank can bring them out in Atlanta.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Tank definitely gonna bring them out in the A, but the fighters that they've been having on these cards, bro, then they try to mix in like people that aren't fighters. Like half the card be people that ain't fought. Then you got the co-main event. Okay, there's some boxers, but they're B-level fighters, and then you got this main event. And it's just like, man, that shit dead. But it's like when you let that YouTube shit in boxing and all these celebrities, now they trying to make a lane for all this shit.
If you think about it, bro, they can't get no top fight unless it go to a purse bid. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no fighters. So all they gonna do is overplace a bet to get somebody. You know what I'm saying? And now you burning yourself because you really ain't got that bread.
At all.
Ugly. I don't know, man.
The biggest fight was Joe Tyson. Like, that's their biggest draw, and that was 30 years after they prime. You know what I'm saying? So like,
but they struck iron with that because like everybody like, damn, Mike on that hoe.
And it was COVID too. They hit when COVID hit too. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody at home. They seen two familiar faces that were once great boxers. Let's put them on. Let's have another boxing match. Like, but them niggas not gonna fight on every card you have on. Those one in, I don't know if Roy Jones will ever fight again. Tyson may do some shit, but they can't even get Tyson back in the ring. So it's like
he said he done with Triller.
And I read that, so I'm like, if you can't get your main draw, who's 20 years past his prime, back in the ring, how you gonna have the up and coming star like Teofimo?
Yeah, bro.
Teofimo got to have some part in this too. Like that, y'all was talking big shit. Teofimo Jr., Teofimo, like y'all talking big shit, cash shit. Y'all gotta be able to deliver.
Major shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be able to deliver. If not, both of y'all look weak. The whole camp look weak. You know what I'm saying? And COVID, but come on now, man. Like boxers know if you in camp and you extremely focused, not too many people around you. If not immediate family, your boxers, your trainers, like that's all that's around you.
Yeah,
But
and
if
the
you gonna do
cameras to
bullshit,
promote the fight. That's it.
exactly. Like if you can say it to you, just say that. Don't give us the bullshit of I got COVID and I got asthma too, so it may be longer than August 14th. But like, come on, man. Like that's why I think Teofimo may have, he may have peaked versus Loma. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We gotta see, but
I don't know if he peaked, bro, but I'll say um, he looking like he ain't playing past Lomachenko. He had that Lomachenko plan
that's what I'm
up to the
saying.
seats. He was
The thing
he
is,
had that first priority. Every time he seen Lomachenko, it was up. And I just feel like, bro, like
I'm coming, bro.
Huh?
Who dog is your dog?
hell no, hold on. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
But basically, bro, like I feel like he not trying to fight like all the other top guys, bro.
he gotta fight Haney. He not undisputed.
He gonna do it. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the issue with boxing because everybody thinks, bro, this guy walking around with undisputed like gear, bro. Like, and people are like eating it up. Like, it's ridiculous.
Nah, he gotta go see Haney, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Haney did have how many title defenses Haney had? 2 or 1?
2.
He had 2. So it's pretty much solidified that that belt he did win, but they were calling him like the internet champ. So that's why kind of Teofimo and they
Teofimo did that corny stuff, bro.
ran with that. And so I can see why people hating that shit because he's really not undisputed, but in his eyes and the way Devin first won the belt, I can see why Teofimo was saying that at first. But I don't know. We'll see with Teofimo in the near future, hopefully. But I don't know. I'm getting lazy vibes, bro. I'm getting not ready vibes. I'm getting like peaking vibes versus Loma. So until he kind of proved to me and showed me that wasn't the case, I'm just hold that to then.
Damn, you think he peaked, bro?
I wouldn't say peak, but it's like you put all your eggs in the basket
and won though. He won that.
But I'm saying you got you got to update that resume. You can't live on the Loma fight forever.
But he had this mandatory. That's the only way he was gonna get the unification with Loma. He had to do this mandatory. But he claimed that Devin next. You know what I'm saying? He said that.
They say that, Loma's nice. Don't get me wrong. His talent is nice. He work clean in the ring, you know what I'm saying? But that'd be a good fight between him and Haney. So they can sell definitely tickets with that with just a box.
They gonna underestimate Devin, but one thing about Devin, a professional, he coming in ready, bro. Like you can say what you want about Devin Haney, bro. He coming in professional.
He gonna beat T.O. in my opinion, bro.
And that shit gonna matter, bro. And I think he went through his shit in his last fight with Linares, but he's sharp, bro. He's super sharp.
That jab nasty, bro.
Like, and Teofimo one of the guys say I think he one of the guys say, I don't study this and that. Okay, you guys see Haney. I'm telling you, bro. He gonna make you look bad somehow. So it's like, I believe like Haney can outbox him to the W. You know what I'm saying? He would be trying to be the aggressor coming forward because Haney jab is nice. Teofimo kind of wait on guys to come forward, and that's not Haney's style. Haney know how to stick and move. Haney can do a lot of different things, and Haney not relying on the power. So it's like, you're not gonna get a guy that's coming forward all night. Man, but let's get over to Tank and Barrios. What y'all we talking about Tank and how the A might be his spot, to be honest, and it's kind of weird because it's usually Vegas, even for like a celebrity type of fight. Even for Florida's Vegas, but with the new hip hop scene and things like that, and how he got so many ties out in the East Coast being from DMV, he definitely turned the ATL up. So, give me y'all thoughts about him in that fight in Barrios. I think it's a very good, it's a very good fight for him to step up in. But he said he don't want to stay. He said he's not gonna stay at 40. But let me know y'all thoughts on it.
Him moving up 2 weight classes, to fight Barrios, that can kind of give you a pause to cause, but I don't know if, Barrios is really like that. And I don't know if his chin is like that. They both undefeated boxers, so it's going to be a good matchup, but Tank got that, Tank got that atomic bomb in them hands, bro. Where if he touch you, you know, more than everybody that went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a big height disadvantage too. Barrios like 5'10", 5'11". You know, Tank is a lot smaller. You know, on the 5'5" end, 5'6", but Tank just got the, you know, them one hitter quitters where if he touch you, you know, you most likely to, you know, to lay down. So I think if Tank come in focused, Tank come in, you know, the Tank that, you know, we see that come in focused, not missing weight, you know what I'm saying, not all in the media, not having shit going on, you know, personally, I think it'd be an easy fight for Tank, you know what I'm saying? He'll work clean. He'll at some point get him up out of there. So, you know, I just think, you know, I think tanking in the either stoppage or, you know, fucking decision, you know what I'm saying, dealing with Tank. But I just think Tank all the way for sure in this fight.
Yeah. I mean, this everybody always say Tank fighting smaller guys. You know what I'm saying? Now he's stepping up too. Now Barrios got bombs too. You know what I'm saying? But like, I like this matchup because this gonna give Tank an opportunity to show his boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, yeah, Barrios the Mexican style, but he gonna stick that jab out because Tank little. So Tank gonna get to show us how he gonna slip. Now he get to get that uppercut in. You know what I'm saying? How he kind of got Leo. He slipped and uppercut him.
See a lot more of that.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to see like so much more. Kind of like the Pedraza fight, how he was, you know, he's slipping everything, throwing 1-2s, getting out the way because he was smaller than Pedraza, height-wise. You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta take winning by stoppage for sure because Tank just got the it factor, bro. You can see it, man. You can see it. People, he was getting touched by Leo, kind of like Charlo last night. He was walking T.O. down. He didn't give a damn about no boxing T.O. Leo, I'm sorry. He didn't give a damn about boxing Leo because nobody want to see you go 12 with Leo. They expecting you to stop him. So Tank went in there. We know he got bombs in his hand and he took him out. I think Tank gonna take Barrios out, but it's gonna be a boxing clinic though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be walk you down. I think it's gonna be more of counter punching. It's gonna be a knockout off of a counter punch for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said in my notes. Like, I think it'll be late in the fight. I think Barrio have his moments. I think Barrio will win some rounds. I think he'll put some good pressure on Tank, but ultimately, I think that Tank will come out. He'll use his jab effectively. He'll show a lot of lateral movement because Barrio is gonna come straight forward. And I think the counter punching gonna be there for him. The uppercut will be there, but if Barrio starts shortening up his punches, I can see Tank coming with straight left, straight right, down the pipe, kind of like, how Pacquiao come with that hoe when you coming under that jab and shit, trying to just, timing them, because, once Tank gets you hurt, bro, it's different. It's different. And, I know Barrio's been in some bloodbaths, and I did say TKO, but I don't know because I don't know what it'll take for them to stop Barrios, but like not stop Barrios as far as like him getting knocked out, but like for the ref to stop it because he gonna go, bro. He gonna show life. He not just gonna go out like this. So I think he'll have to do like he did Leo, shut his lights out. The uppercut to be there, the straight to be there, but ultimately the jab and going to the body gonna be his best benefit. Because if he can do that, he can get him out of there earlier. But if not, I see him getting out of there like 9 through 11, maybe even 12, because he gonna have to figure out how to get through that jab. Virgil Hunter is Barrios' coach, so Virgil Hunter gonna make sure he coming in with a good game plan.
Good point.
So, if he stick to that game plan, it's gonna be hard to get in there. But
My bad.
so yeah, I think that's a very good fight for Tank to go ahead and win that fight. As far as Tank next though, I think he needs to start getting some heads at 30, 35, probably 35. I don't want to see him try to go back to 30 from 40. He was already struggling a little bit with that. So I would just rather see him at 35. He looked like he training well. Tank's starting to look more focused every fight, and that's Tank's biggest enemy is himself, bro.
Facts.
Like once Tank realized that he got everything around him that he needs to be successful, and that he just gotta be in the gym. Like he just learning. He's starting to learn more from Floyd. Him and Floyd at first they kind of butted heads, but he's starting to see that path. Like the more the more he accomplished, the more he gonna see the blueprint, and like he start to just believe in it more. I'm glad to see Calvin Ford getting more shine now. To me, at first, Floyd was in there a little bit too much. Like I felt like Calvin been with him from since the bottom of the Greek, so I feel like now he's starting to get that recognition. Devontae put on a special performance, bro. I think um, like you said, like it's kind of like you said because they're like, oh, he fights smaller fighters. Boom, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump 2 weight classes. It's like they Floyd one by one gonna try to keep knocking off each excuse, and it's gonna build his resume and his legacy. And he'll be one of the greats, bro. I believe Tank will be one of the greats, bro.
He following the green print. Floyd laid it out. We're gonna take out every top undefeated Hispanic because every Hispanic wants you to lose, Tank. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna watch. We know it.
They paying for him to lose, bro. They paying to watch him lose, and he gonna keep beating them, and he gonna keep getting paydays off.
It is true. Actually, like we said, his biggest competitor, biggest rival is himself. Whether it be weight, whether it be focus, whether it be coming in prepared, But when the three things are, everything's clicked for Tank, I don't see too many people being Tank because it's like you said, them atomic bombs in the right and left hand where he can drop you at any point in the fight. Any point in the fight, you can go lay down. So I just think you just need to come in, on the P's and Q's and ready to work for sure. And then that'd be an easy dub for him. You come in ready for work.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's get into Wilder Fury 3. Y'all boys, let me know what y'all think about Wilder Fury 3. July 24th, man. You got Wilder coming back out that loss. You got the draw in the first fight. You got all the variables that people allege and things.
Not people.
No, I believe it, but I'm gonna say people allege because I believe it, but I'm not. Everybody don't believe that, so I'm not gonna put words in people's mouth. But I believe certain things happen in that fight, but that's neither here nor there because now we here at the third fight. So just let me know y'all thoughts about the third fight and what y'all see happening.
I mean, we at number 3 now, man. So it should have all the data, on Fury. Speaking about Wilder, it should have everything he need to know going into the fight. I just think he need to work clean in there, man. And so who is his trainer now though?
Who?
Malik Scott is what Wilder's trainer.
Wilder's trainer.
Diaz is still on the team. Diaz is still in his same spot, assistant trainer. Yeah.
So I mean,
but they said Lennox Lewis was coming into camp. I don't know how true that is, though.
Really?
That'd be nice, though. That'd be nice to have,
He a big body.
So I mean, me, Wilder. I was heavy on Wilder before the first 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he could have been beat. But Fury showed me some shit, man. That Fury ain't no hoe. Fury gon' box. Fury got that. Just think Wilder need to do more to kind of switch it up against Fury. Like, if he's just going to straight go for the knockout, that's not going to work on Fury, bro. You have to be able to switch up. You got to be able to box some with Fury, kind of let him know, hey, you're going to be in a boxing match, not just a slugfest, you know what I'm saying? Because the first 2 times we tried slugfesting, it really didn't turn out the way we wanted to. So I just think mixing it up with the slugfest, with the boxing, with the movement, with the, getting in, getting out, I just think if he switches up more and kind of can do more than just be, one-dimensional, I think it'd be a better fight the third time around because the first 2 fights, he was just one-dimensional. Like, Fury knew it was coming, at what time he was coming. It probably was a longer 10-second count that, you know what I'm saying, the normal when Wilder knocked him out. Was that the first fight? Yeah, the first fight. So, I just think if you one-dimensional, Fury gonna pick that apart. You know what I'm saying? He's already done it once in 1.5 times in the first fight. So I just think he's got to be a little switch up, just a little switch up to kind of keep him on his toes, keep Fury. Okay, we're gonna be in a boxing match, not just hey, I'm looking for this one hit quitter. So I don't know, man. I want to ride with Wilder because I'm always gonna go with the nigga boxer, but I did that the first 2 times. It's like, man, Fury ain't one of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I'm just gonna be watching it, and I'm hoping Wilder can get the dub, just kind of avenge himself. But Fury ain't no hoe, man. So we'll see.
Yeah. See, I want to ride with the black dude. You know what I'm saying, bro? But like, Bro, Wilder ain't got nothing for Fury, bro. Like, he ain't no boxer. You talking about mixing it up? Man, that man Wilder can't box. Look, think about when he fought Luis Ortiz the second time. He lost every single round except for that one thunder punch. You know what I'm saying? Wilder don't know how to mix it up, bro. You can, bro, this man, what, 35 years old? You finna try to teach him how to box now, Malik Scott? I'll be watching them videos, bro. I mean, yeah, he moving his head because you know it's coming now. But bro, Fury gonna throw, he gonna feint you, he gonna jab you, he gonna feint you again, then he gonna come with a straight, bro. It's like, bro, his rhythm is so awkward, bro. And it's like, bro, he already took, so I think the last fight he was what, 275, 280. Man, he talking about coming in 300 on Wilder, bro. He
They
just
say
finna, can Wilder fight in the phone booth? You know what I'm saying? Because Fury coming with that crunk style he got now, bro. He is coming, bro. So Wilder sitting there, and then he hit Fury a few times clean with that right in the second fight, and Fury walked right through it, bro. So I like Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I want to go for the black man, but I know boxing, bro. And when I know boxing, I see it. You know what I'm saying? And man, Fury gonna beat this man ass, bro.
it can't be another time though. Like he can't
Inside five, bro. He is going to beat the shit out of Wilder. That's all I got.
All right. So peep this. You probably gonna hate when I'm gonna say. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Fury truly holds that power, bro. I don't believe that. I believe Fury did some things in that fight, and I'll tell you this. I'll tell you why. I ain't get too deep to it. It'll go too deep. But peep this. He come back. Okay, the first fight, he's beat Deontay. He beat him 10 rounds to 2. Whatever people want to say, he did outbox him. And I always knew years ago that Tyson Fury would be the toughest fight for Deontay Wilder. I also know Tyson Fury is like nobody else can even sniff Tyson Fury in the division. Like Tyson Fury will like he could come in damn near out of shape, almost get anybody else in the division, beat them probably easily. That's how good of a boxer he is. He light on his feet. He fight like a damn welterweight. Like he's so light on his feet, bro. It's crazy. His head movement, he just instinctive. He's just a boxer at heart. And, you can't take that away from him. But my thing is, Fury fought Otto Wallin, and he got his eye cut in that fight, which could have arguably been stopped, but we both know that they weren't going to stop their fight for the next showdown of Wilder 2. But he couldn't stop Wallin, but he come out against Wilder like that, bro. It's hard. It's just hard for me to picture how he couldn't stop a dude that never been in the ring with that type of caliber fighter, and he come back in the next fight and he just demolished Wilder just because of new coach. That's just hard for me to believe. And okay, it's a lot of stuff with the gloves, and did he have his hand in the glove, whatnot? Wilder it was scratched, whatnot. But let's say this. But let's say this. Let's take that aside. What if he come back out this fight and just box and don't even step to Wilder? How fishy do that look to a certain degree that if you can get a guy out of there that fast, but now you want to be more on your toes, and now you want to be kind of in a more boxing state when you didn't win that way the first time. You got to draw when you box. When you step forward, you won. So I just want to see if it's real to me. I don't believe he got the power. I believe he cheated. I believe he didn't have proper padding in his gloves and he was missing padding. But if it's not true, I will be proved wrong because he should step to Deontay the same way. He called his shot in the second fight and he did it. He called it again. So he should do it. I believe that if Fury boxes him, if Fury boxes him most of the rounds, bro, yeah, Fury can probably pull out a decision. But I also think that Deontay can't change his style. I agree, Trey, but I think he can make tweaks, bro. I think if he make a conscious effort to go to the body, slow him down a little bit, triple the jab up. The really most important thing is Deontay cannot let Tyson Fury like out veteran him in the biggest moments, bro. Like Tyson Fury was leaning on him so much in the first fight after he got hurt. So much putting that weight on him, wearing Deontay down. Deontay has to understand either we finna be in here and I'm finna muscle up, or you can't just be getting caught in clinches like that. Or one thing I will give Anthony Joshua credit for, which I would like to see Deontay do, is throw uppercuts, bro. If you throw an uppercut in that clinch, he's not gonna keep trying to clinch you like that, bro. He's not, bro. It's too dangerous, bro. And like he's not gonna want to clinch. But with that being said, Deontay got to come in a little heavier because, like, I don't know if it'll affect him or not, but the height, and not really the height, but the weight difference, the way Fury leaned on him in them later rounds, bro. Deontay is not. He's being less of himself, and you usually don't see that from him because his power carry over. I believe he lost all the rounds in the Ortiz fight, but I also believe in the second fight he was being very patient. And the thing about being patient is that he was being patient in a different way because you see fighters be patient, they set up a jab. Deontay just sitting there, he's damn near not even punching. He's just trying to wait on the right hand. He's doing things like that. So you like, damn, this dude's just racking up round. But what he did at that one point is when he threw the left, he put the right behind it. And when he came back, he blitzed Ortiz with it, and Ortiz didn't see it coming. He hit him right across the forehead. But with Fury, you're going to have to set up more punches than that. You're going to have to set up rounds of punches. This is going to sound crazy because I know he cannot mimic it, but Deontay needs to watch the way Canelo fought Billy Joe Saunders. He needs to, whatever he can take away from that, he needs to watch it. The head movement, the sleekness, the move, the way he moved side to side laterally. Because, like I said, Billy Joe was being slick, but that uppercut was there, and that's what ended up ending the fight, bro. The way them Euro guys, they move their head in the pocket, they don't put their hands up. They just keep their hands to their side.
They duck right into it, bro. They do that. They all duck right into it.
Yeah, they duck into it, bro. So he has to open up his punch selection. It will not get done by jab, right hand. Like, nah, bro. Like, it's not. Like, yeah.
That ain't gonna work, bro.
Maybe, and it might sound crazy, but it might have to get done off a counter. I mean, I never seen Deontay do much off the counter besides pull counter, but if Malik can pull more out of him at this point to make the subtle changes, then that could win him the fight. Not because he will be a better technical boxer, but because he has so much one knockout power. If he can do a couple more little things that'll disguise that with just enough time, then he can get to it, then it's different. Now, one thing I will say, they got to put Fury away this time, bro. I don't know what the fuck Fury got up from. I don't know who from heaven called Fury in the first fight, but he got to make that nigga go back immediately, bro. Because one thing with that is not only did Fury get up, he damn near won the round when he got up in the first fight. He was punching back. So it's like mentally, I already knew when Deontay was celebrating, he was out of it when Fury got up. He was lost his knee, shit, watching that shit. So it's like he wasn't mentally ready to finish him out, thinking he already finished him. So I just think, his punch selection, the way he fight in the clinch, and let that happen. The clinch is gonna be two of his biggest attributes to try to win that fight, man. But I'm gonna take D, man. I think D is knocking him out in later rounds.
Really?
I think that power gonna touch him. I think the fight, it might be just a little too early for Fury. They kind of announced it fast, so I don't know the type of training camp Fury will have. And will Fury be underestimating him? That.
My thing is Fury already got the toughest punches from Deontay, so he already knowing what's going on. Like, he already had the punches to his chin. You know what I'm saying? So,
but how many can you take though at that rate?
Yeah, you're right. But
I just
he felt it. So like,
he felt the toughest shot for sure.
He felt the toughest shots for sure, and that's why I say, like, Deontay got to switch up the punch selection, dog. He got to be willing to throw some shit, like, be different in the ring, because we know if Fury come out there and box, man, and start being on the tippy toes and start flick jab. Like it's gonna be too easy for him, bro. People laugh because Deontay lost and shit, but bro, Deontay, even though he's not a technical boxer, bro, he's an exciting fighter. And I'm not going to take away nothing from Tyson Fury. He showed excitement in that last fight, but there's not another Tyson Fury fight you can show. You can tell me that had excitement besides when he fought Cunningham, and he knocked Cunningham out after he got dropped. So it's like, don't get me wrong, he's the best pure boxer in the heavyweight division. You could even argue in boxing, but when he fights other people, bro, he can make it look so easy, it'll be boring. Him and Anthony Joshua is no contest. Him and Luis Ortiz, no contest. Him and Usyk, no contest. Like, these guys can't sniff him, bro. And you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, D got to get it done, because if he don't, like, that boy's gonna rap. He gonna run a division, and Tyson Fury will talk his shit behind it. And there won't be nothing left to say, because he beat the fiercest puncher twice. He proved his point, and Deontay would have to eat so many words, me along with him. I mean, I don't know where Deontay would go from there because after this fight, you already saw like they tried to X him out and not even give him his third fight. So if he loses this fight and they go on to unify, the UK keeping them belts. They already got a stable of heavyweights. They got Joe Joyce, they got Dubois, they got a bunch of guys. As soon as Anthony Joshua and them get old, they're gonna go, oh, you can fight the other UK guy. I'm telling you, bro.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Is this do or die for Deontay?
No, because he still got a name.
It's
so
not do or die, but it would keep him away from the belt. He would never get his just due. He would
That's
never.
what I'm saying. That shit damn near do or die. If you was a champion for so long and you can't sniff the belts anymore, I mean,
he'd have to fight like Andy Ruiz.
They're trying to give him the third fight. So
okay,
I mean,
I say this: it's do or die if he can't get back to the belt. If it becomes to where a belt slip out somebody's hands and they're mandatory and they got to fight for mandatory and he get a belt and find his quest that way, yeah. But yeah, I guess you could say it's do or die. I mean, he's not washed or anything like that. Just the opportunities wouldn't be there for him to flourish anymore due to, the belts being in the UK. They're not going to be trying to fight. They're going to be trying to set fights with other guys. In the American stable of fighters is not really there for heavyweights. I mean, I like Jared Anderson. He's nice, but he's a young, nice dude for real. He really not. He'll probably be one in the future, but he's not ready for that. He's not ready for that yet. But there's nothing in America to really match him up with, as far as heavyweight wise. So it just would be dry. It'd be Deontay's still here, but he knocking out what's his name that we don't know.
The only other American heavyweight form would be like Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? He can still get a bag off that Dillian White fight too. Yeah. But it's just because he got a name. It won't be nothing significant. It'll be some title eliminators probably and some regular champs. You know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? But if he gets stopped in dramatic fashion, this can be ugly for his career.
The second fight was ugly, bro. Like I was watching, like, bro, he
got beat up, bro.
That's why B think it was something going on with them gloves, but I don't know, man.
It's because, bro, like, come on, bro. Let's peep this, bro. When has Fury ever knocked somebody out like that? When has Fury ever stepped to somebody like that? Bro, not only that, bro, I know y'all remember if you watched the fight, it's a clip where Fury hit Deontay in his ribs and Deontay flew across the ring. Like, bro, like, what? Like, this, bro, it was looking like a sock'em bock'em fight, bro. He was just kicking his ass, bro. Like, this shit was just bad, bro. I'm like, this, and like, not only that, bro, Deontay looking drunk, like his eye, like he looking like a deer in the headlights, like he just like this, like I'm like, bro, like, are you still there, bro? Like, he was so checked out, bro. And I just like, but one thing I will say is that he got his ass whooped, but he did not get knocked out though. That nigga threw in the towel. And that's the reason I give him a shot, because he now Fury gonna have to knock him out. Nobody throwing in the towel this time. Ain't nobody going in. Mark Breland out there to throw in the towel. So I mean, Fury put in that work. He just gonna have to put in more work this time. I mean, Wilder wasn't looking right from the jump, and obviously he knocked him. I'm not taking away nothing from Fury, but I mean, I feel like the way Wilder fought, he could have got him out of there a little earlier. The way Wilder was fighting after the second round, Wilder really didn't do anything. So I don't know, man. Fury definitely proved a lot, but to me, that I gotta see that again, bro. I never seen Fury fight like that. Like Kronk Jim doing that, bro. If Kronk Jim doing that, nah.
Yeah, bro. And when you add 40 pounds of weight too, bro.
Okay. But we all know, bro, with data, we got to see it more than once, bro.
Oh,
and
yeah, for sure.
What I mean by that, I'm not even talking about the Fury fight. I'm talking about what other fighter has he had that done something like that? I don't even, bro, I know who it was, bro, but I never know he had no fighters. Well, the son, at least, had any fighters until Fury, bro. And, I mean, that shit was baffling to me. But I'm betting on Wilder. I got that money on Wilder. I lost some money on that fucking net series, man. But I'm gonna get that shit back. Fucking this Wilder for sure, man. We don't gotta talk about. I already talked about it. I'll let y'all get into the packet. Yeah. Pac and Spence. Y'all can go ahead and get into that hole.
Hey, I'm gonna let the EJ and fan go first.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I'm very excited about that fight, man. You know, I was texting Smitty about it.
On God.
Yeah, look, so I was texting
So
Smitty
fucking
about
high,
it.
I know
so
Smitty trying to fade. Smitty will go to Vegas any day of the week.
Oh yeah, bro. So I'm going to Vegas the same day of the Wilder fight, but that fight is
real?
$700, bro. I'm like,
I know you got your flight tickets already because I was trying to go to the fight too. I looked when the day they announced it, the flight tickets for Vegas was like $535, boy.
yeah, bro. So I was already going out there for family vacation, and that just happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the air about that fight. It's high as hell, but like, bro, that's something I want to see, and it's an all heavyweight undercard.
I think the undercard lit.
It's lit, bro.
It's gonna be on that whole.
He fighting that heavyweight that's with Eddie Reynoso and Canelo now. That's who Jabba fighting, bro.
That's a good ass fight, bro.
Yeah, that's a good fight. But back to the, you know, I was telling Smitty, man, I was like, man, look like Bud getting that Pacquiao fight. Like, that's a good leverage move to get the Spence. You know what I'm saying? And like,
not leverage move.
A great leverage move, and you know, Bob being Bob, you know what I'm saying, being silly, he let EJ get the fight. Now, my prediction, man, we stopping Pacquiao. We are stopping this dude. Man, that man cannot stop Errol Spence. That's a machine, bro. That is a machine who's not gonna stop. Jab, jab, hook to the body. Jab, jab, hook to the head. You know, it's just gonna be nonstop. I'm biased, but bro,
Marquez, I see Marquez on the horizon.
Bro, and Errol already said that, like, that shot is gonna be there. I'm a lefty. Is that the last lefty he fought? I mean, who else? What's the last cold southpaw Pacquiao fight? That's something I'm gonna have to look into. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's what I mean, bro, about them blessing in disguise. Like, Errol got in the car with, he didn't look. People say he didn't look great against Danny Garcia. Brung out Pacquiao because 2 years ago he called out Pacquiao. Pacquiao got in that ring and lied his ass off, boy. And a week later was like, no, I'm good, this and that. Because that's when Errol was looking like fucking Iron Man. But now he think Errol not right, so he gonna get in there. I mean, find out for himself. You know?
But Pacquiao ain't fought in 2 years though. So that's why I think it's kind of a slanted scale because Pacquiao can't fight a year and a half because of COVID, really. But really not like 2 years because
he fought Thurman in July of 19.
Yeah, so shit, this gonna be July. They fight in August, though, right? Or July?
August. So
that's damn near
25 months.
Inactivity in the boxing ring, dealing with COVID, dealing with other shit. You know, Errol just fought Danny Garcia, and that was easy. That was easy work. Danny's washed, so I just think it'd be a lot easier fighting now than it would be right after Thurman Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Thurman Pacquiao, they would have fought right after that. I think I would give Pacquiao more of a chance, but since I've seen EJ in recent memory in the ring, I'm just gonna go EJ, man. And plus, like,
stoppage,
lefty. It looked like he getting his groove back. So definitely seen against Pacquiao, we kind of can gauge to see if he's, you know, back right. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny, you really couldn't tell much, but then that was just an easy, you know, he fought clean and that was an easy fight. So I don't know, man. Pacquiao, we talk about machines, but this is the ultimate machine, like throwing 1,000 punches. Like EJ never fought nobody that's gonna throw the amount of punches that Pacquiao's gonna throw. So it's like
shit, Porter threw a lot. What you mean?
Okay, you get Sean, but it's a difference though. It's a difference between the way Sean throw his punches and the way Pacquiao throw his punches.
Some angles, man.
Exactly.
Got angles. But
so
he's
like
so small, true. I think like
that's
EJ's jab is just gonna. I think it's gonna be like a Mikey Garcia treatment, bro. I really believe it's gonna be just like that. Mikey was like, "I'm gonna find that opening, bro. It ain't no openings, bro. It ain't."
But I think EJ pressed the gas more because he know this is a legacy fight.
Oh, he's stopping this man.
He gonna press the gas more. And I just think, Pacquiao. I don't know, bro. Pacquiao now it's just not a good time. Even 2019 though. When was 2019? After third, when did Porter and them fight?
That was they fought in September of 19.
19. EJ.
If EJ don't get into rec, I mean that's still a tough ass fight for fucking Pacquiao. I don't think even after the Thurman win that I would favor him any more than I do now.
But in two, what was that? The 11th round when EJ hurt Sean Porter, it was kind of like
No, that was a very close fight. It was in the balance.
I was getting mad at EJ, bro.
That was in the balance.
Yeah, into that little.
But see, like Errol, but see, that's the thing. Like Errol got to get to the point to where, bro, like do what Errol's so good, bro. He try to like do what the crowd wants, bro. Like it's Mikey, bro. He wanted to like prove he could outbox him, bro. When he could have knocked him out, so everybody was like, he can't knock Mikey out. He don't got no power. And then when he fought Sean, he know he could outbox Sean, but he wanted to bang so bad. Once Sean hit him with one or two good shots, he just wanted to bang. He made that fight so hard, like he made that fight
bro. He did,
and it was so super close. When he got the knockdown, he pulled away, and then he boxed the rest of the fight. Obviously he won, but it's like every fight he go in, it's like this underlying task of how he gotta perform. And I think if he just do what he gotta do, stay behind the jab and come with the counters, bro, he'll be fine. EJ will be fine. He's basically.
Y'all don't think he gonna press too hard knowing this Pacquiao fight?
No, he don't press. He ain't got to, bro, because his.
But I'm saying just like he did with Mikey, to show, hey, I'm gonna box, I'm gonna outbox him. Just like he showed with Sean, like, hey, I'm gonna try to slug this one out. Pacquiao throw a million punches around, so is he gonna go to? I know this is a legacy fight. Can we, what I'm saying? I'm gonna show him, like, there's no doubt, and then that's when you kind of can fuck up and get caught going out your comfort zone, doing shit that you normally don't do. I'm gonna take EJ for a fact because I don't think no small man can beat EJ. If you're not 5'8", 5'7", look at him in his eyes boxing, I don't think you can beat EJ. He gonna look down at Pacquiao, throw that jab, and then keep his distance. But I mean, Pacquiao's older. Let's say that. Let's get that out there. Pacquiao's older. Now, what is he? Maybe EJ senior by like 10 years, 10, 15 years. Like, it's still Pacquiao, like, but it's not the Pacquiao, we accustomed to know and against even at Floyd.
Let's go ahead and run that then. Since you said that, who you got? The Pacquiao or you got Prime EJ?
I got Prime EJ. I just said I got Prime EJ. I don't think it's a little man that's under.
Saying like Prime for Prime. Who you got?
Oh, Prime
EJ. I'm taking EJ, dude. Man, it's a machine, bro. It's really like.
Bro, you saying machine? Pacquiao's the ultimate machine, though.
But this Pacquiao has been stopped. He's been clipped so many times, bro. Have you ever seen EJ hurt? He didn't fought damn near the best welterweights. He ain't been hurt, bro. Never been stunned. I've never seen EJ stunned in my life. Bro, we are about to get the man down EJ, the Kell Brook EJ. I think he ain't got nothing to prove no more. He proved he can bang with Porter. He proved he can box with Garcia. And he proved that he can take a shot by the hardest puncher in the division by Danny Garcia, right? That's what they were saying.
Yeah, that's weird, bro, because everybody say that. Like, everybody says that. And I'm like, the way he don't be throwing punches, it don't seem like it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So, like, now what is it? Now, like, I feel like EJ's like, I've proved everything. Now I'm going to just do me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's true.
He waited on this fight, but I'll tell you this. And I'm not... I think, bro, low key that EJ toughest fight right now outside of Crawford would be Jerron Ennis. I think what Jerron Ennis, bro, he a dog, bro. Like, he a real dog. Yeah, he a real dog. Really? And the only reason I would favor EJ is because EJ's more fluid and sticking to his jab. EJ will come in with a better game plan, I believe, with Derek James. And he's had real championship rounds, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see an Ennis Porter fight. But Sean Porter already said on his podcast, like, that don't make sense for him. The risk reward, like, it just don't make sense for him. It don't make sense for none of the top guys to get it in there with him, bro. Like,
that's a fight for Bud, bro. Because did you see the three people who Bob Aaron said who gonna be potentially a fight for Bud, bro? Did y'all see
somebody that was like
Regis Prograis, Jose Ramirez, and Jose Zepeda, bro? Like, come on, bro. These are all 140s, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what? They're gonna move up,
bro. Fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? Fight Porter, bro. Fight somebody. But Porter finna fight Thurman. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I think
beat Thurman this time around.
Yeah, he gonna be. I don't know.
He might stop that boy for real.
Y'all think so?
I think Sean will stop him, to be honest.
I like one time, bro.
I used to love one time, bro, but he played that cap ass shit with Errol at the beginning, and I know you know what I'm talking about. He played that role, and Errol told him the table's gonna turn.
They turned,
and they turned heavy, and now he trying to act like Errol ducking them, and that's far from the truth. And like now he just like sad to say, bro, but he not a gatekeeper, but it's just like he a misfit in the division. Like, okay, like Ennis wanted to fight him, he passed it up, you know. But even if Ennis beat him, people might be like, "Oh, Thurman lost to Pacquiao. He on the back end. He been all these injuries. So, like, what do he bring now that he don't have no belt? The belt was the only thing once he came back off the injury that people was really wanting to fight him for. You know, like Spence wanted to fight him when he had the belt. He lost it to Pacquiao. He been wanting a Pacquiao fight, period. So it's like shit, the belt and Pacquiao. And then they saying now that Pacquiao gonna get reinstated.
Of course.
I guess I would like to see Terrence if he can't fight Boots or Porter. I don't want to see Thurman really, but if it happened, okay, cool. But Ugas, I mean, I'm not mad at an Ugas fight if you can't get those fights though.
Oh
but
my God, bro.
he's not going. But bro, think about this. Think about I'm not necessarily want to see him fight Ugas, but look at all the people you just named and then think about Ugas compared to those people.
Right.
Because it's not even about he has the selection of the whole field. We know that he has a minimal selection. So it's like, who can he really even make a fight with? I don't even think he could make a fight with Ugas.
No, you gotta go through Al Heyman, bro. That's what I'm saying. Who is there for Bud to fight?
Hey, all routes run through Highway Heyman.
Yeah,
you know that, and you know that. You know when you take the scenic route, you got to come back through there.
Bro, the thing is, like, Bud get these weak fights, and then you got his Bud fans like Smitty message, he the best in the world. He beat him faster than EJ. I'm like, bro, like EJ popped his eye socket already. I mean, what you want, bro? It's just like, who does Bud fight, bro? He has not had a meaningful. He beat Jeff Horn to get his belt at 147, bro. That's not.
Bro,
bro.
Overseas, and that was overseas. And what? Wasn't Jeff Horn fight?
I think that was in New York, homie.
I think that fight was overseas now because they was outside or some shit. That shit was.
He fought Manny Pacquiao outside.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about Pacquiao.
Yeah. Bud fought him in New York, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Who's that he went overseas and got the belt from?
Bro, that was at 140 or 135, one of those. What's that boy name? Let me look.
What I'm saying is, bro, it's not by Bud doing. We all know this, right? So this is my theory. He buy himself out from the Bob Ann contract like Floyd did and just go independent. But that take more time and that take more effort. You can't just do that in 6 months. You can't just do that in a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it takes bread.
End in October, by the way.
So, and that's why I know that for a fact. So that's why I'm thinking he waiting to that contract over with, or he got down, buy it out type shit. But it's not by Bud doing. We all know this. We all know what the man stand for. They got the P4P for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like all the boxing greats and historians and analysts talk the way I talk about Bud, the way they talk about Bud.
Because they all with Top Rank.
Oh, it's not the case, bro. It's not the case. So, if they gonna rank him accordingly.
Why is he top 2, bro? What is he? Bro, he beat Julius and Donald.
Okay, I can say the same thing about EJ. I can say
no. So you can't go there.
Bro, I can say the same thing about EJ. Stayed in 147 his whole career. He's gonna stay in 147 his whole career.
No, he's not. He's about to move up.
That's what he say. That's what he say. We ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen him
struggling to make 147. You know that he's big.
This is the problem I have with the move up thing, because if you look at them two, it's move up versus resume. Like Crawford has moved up, but EJ resume though, it's what you put on your resume. You know, that
power has went through 3 to 4 weight classes, bro.
It has, but it's been in question against the best in this weight class because of the resume.
Ooh, he ain't really fought the best. So how is it? Oh, you saying against the best?
Against the best, against the best.
But it's not by his doing. It's not by y'all make it seem.
I know. I told you who it was.
I'm not saying that, bro.
I told you who it was, but I also said this. I said that he can't sit there and let Bob do that shit either, bro. Like
letting him
that's
do it.
EJ too. But if EJ know what Bud is like, and they've talked and they've had the dispute. But if you're gonna go 60-40, we never gonna have a fight.
What you mean 60-40? He finna have 3 belts, bro.
Y'all know if you be okay. Look, Smitty, this finna hurt you, right?
60-40.
Smitty, wait, watch this. Watch this, Smitty. You talking about him moving up, right? You talking about Crawford moving up. Pacquiao moved up 8 weight classes. If Spence take him out, he not 60-40.
But
70-30 down there. 70-30 down there.
What?
Being Pacquiao, that's not him taking out Bud though. How is it? I don't see how it's 60-40.
Because
it's 50-50?
Because this is
wise, are we talking weight wise?
This is the difference. You're talking about the weight classes, but when it comes to leveraging for the fight, it's more about the resume because it's who you fought, how many people you brought to the crowd, what names you got on your resume that people are familiar with, and how familiar they are with
if EJ was the 60-40 can't work and know when you got 2 top contenders, top at the division, top in the game of boxing, that's not gonna work, and we know that. That's like Floyd. Floyd resume was better than Manny Pacquiao, but he going in at the 60-40 type shit. If EJ thought he was who he was, it would be 50-50. He just get Bud out the way.
No, because
you could get the business of boxing. I get it.
You could
promotion wise, EJ and them is up here. They gonna be up here.
This is my thing though. He could do that, but that's undervaluing himself because that's the thing, bro. I'm not saying that Crawford talent not there, bro, but their star power and what Errol brings to crowds and things like that, that matters because the people that making the fight want to see their money back tenfold. So you got Errol,
though. They gonna get it with that fight.
Yeah, but at the same time, if they gonna get it, Errol want to get his too. You can't ask Errol to take less when he got every belt but one. Think about it like this. Think about it, and you're gonna hate this comparison, but I'm not trying to disrespect him. The belt situation is the same with Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano. Who do you think's getting more money? And it's not just because the name. It's not just because the name, bro. Belts matter.
Hey, that's probably like 80-20 type thing, bro. No lie.
Like 80-20, but if it's well known throughout the boxing community, and we both know these are the 2 top dogs, you would make that fight happen so you can say, "Hey, I'm the top dog," and that's it.
Smitty, is it fair for Bud to just sit here while EJ go collect all the belts and then I want 50-50?
Come on,
bro, like this man ain't did nothing in the welterweight division for him to get 50-50, bro. He has done nothing. EJ doing all the work.
And that's what I was gonna say, Smith. I'm not even gonna do welterweight. Give me Crawford top 3 wins and give me Arrows.
And Dongo.
We understand that in the welterweight division, EJ resume as of today is better than Bud's. We can all agree to that. I'm talking strictly about the welterweight division for all the best right now. Them versus them. Now if we do a second one, it could be 60-40 if he was to beat Bud. But the first fight,
my thing is he come in there with all
the He wanted too much, bro. He wanted
60-40 is 60-40, not too much. But I say at least say 45-55, bro. 45.
I know, bro. Why can't it be 60-40 if EJ has done everything
to make the fight actually happen? I think that's the middle. That's the middle ground.
Okay.
Crawford has to take less.
That's what I'm saying. That's it. This has the middle ground for the first fight.
But see, that's the thing. That's right now. That's not before Errol goes and gets this belt. Because when he said it was strap season, it was for a reason, bro. Then you got to think like Errol said, the tables turn, bro. So he not finna let the opportunity pass him when he know outright that, okay, Terrence Crawford is a very great fighter, but that greatness was not done at the welterweight division. Why am I compromising with him at the welterweight division? Like that's just my thing about it, bro.
I think it would be a better, like, if he would have fought Porter. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Bud would have fought some mutuals and
Porter or Pacquiao with a belt, I'm considering 50.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But we've seen Bud at the welterweight division, right? Who has been close to fucking up Bud at the welterweight division? Please let me know.
Oh, he got dropped by a Mean Machine. Yes, he got clipped. He got clipped. He got clipped by Mean Machine. He got
Smitty mad as that as Crawford was. Crawford was so pissed. He fought so deep, bro. Smitty, say he did. Okay, when somebody slipped like that and fought that hard. When somebody slipped, exactly. When somebody slipped like that and fight that hard after they slip. When somebody fight that hard after they slip.
Because niggas think I failed. What happened after that? What happened after that?
He got inside. He got caught with a little bit. But to his credit, he worked his ass right after that punch. It was no more Mean Machine.
Right.
That shit was Mean Machine. That shit getting late.
Has he fought a top 5 welterweight, Smitty? Has he fought a top 7?
He hasn't low-key fought a top 10. I'm not going to count.
Who has he? Be real, bro.
Wasn't in the Kel was really like at 54. He just came back to the division for a payday with Crawford.
He wasn't top 10. I know for a fact Kell Brook wasn't top 10.
So after LB Kel, he dropped out of the top 10. That went what, 11 or 12? That was the distance, didn't it?
No, it went 11. You sleep.
He stopped him in the 9th or 10th.
That man quit. He quit. He took a knee and quit.
On his own country. That's another thing that a lot of people don't got on their resume, bro. Like,
but everybody was talking about Kell Brook came in big versus Crawford. Kell Brook was looking so nice in Kemp versus Crawford. And that was easy work.
Bro, you talking about a dude and got his eyeball popped twice, bro.
That was against EJ. But what I'm saying is to make the fight happen, bro, we're not talking about the rematch or a trilogy. Of course, if he beat Bud, of course he could come in with a 60-40 on the second fight. Or the trilogy.
So you telling me, so basically what you're saying, because
this one fight, this is like his whole career.
Errol's done almost everything you can do in this division. So you saying no matter what Errol do, if he don't beat Bud, he can't get 50-50. He can go wipe out everybody else in this division.
Everybody else in the division not Bud. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody else in the division is Spence. Spence doing all the work, beating everybody. And so this is what we're doing. Spence got to beat everybody, but Crawford get to just be as good as he do and fight whoever ball put in front of him and get 50-50.
That don't make sense, bro.
It's never been anywhere close. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, look who he fighting. He fought a dude that got shot in his leg 3 months before. Like, are you serious? Bro, he went 12 with Jose Benavidez. Didn't he?
Was killing Benavidez.
Bro, it doesn't matter. None of these people are on the top.
He was undefeated at the time. Benavidez was undefeated at the time.
Bro,
I'm saying, like, these fights don't, like, you can't tell me, like, his last 5 fights have helped him make a case to get 50-50 with Errol. All you can say is that he's Bud Crawford and that his talent is worthy and his weight class move up is worthy. But what about his resume at welterweight?
Hey guys, he went to beat Ricky Burns when he went overseas. Bud did.
Yeah. And then he deserves credit for that. That's skill.
Yeah, that's who he went to go beat.
Bro, I'm just saying in order to make the fight happen, because now you disrespecting my talent though. Yes, I'm with Bob, and yes, we all know this is fucked up, but now you disrespecting my talent and skill in this ring.
How though? Bro,
that's but 60-40. That shit never gonna happen. That's like, bro, that's 2 top dogs saying, "Oh, I'm a top dog, you a top dog, but I want more money."
Has Bud beaten a Hall of Famer? Yes or no?
Bro, we agree. No, we agree that EJ's resume is better in the welterweight division.
Hold on, I got a question for you then, Smith.
Give y'all that.
I got a question for you. Hypothetically speaking, Fury beat Deontay Wilder. Who the A-side should get more money out of him and Joshua? Joshua got all the belts, but Joshua has all the belts.
Fury.
No, Fury's not the A-side.
But that's consistent with his argument. I want to see if he's gonna answer because he's saying Fury's the better boxer. Fury, but you're also gonna say Fury beat the fiercest puncher, right?
Right.
Okay. But what about all the people Errol beating along the way to get to a big fight?
Oh my God,
Smitty, don't give me that hoe. Don't hit me with this hoe.
Wait. So Smitty,
it's just so disrespectful, bro, that y'all even acknowledge, like y'all going with the 60-40.
Only thing I could go 45-55. I can't go 50.
Oh,
why? That's what I'm saying. Why? If I didn't show my skills through, okay, yes, in the welterweight division, I give you that.
But I think the thing more about it is the belt thing, bro. I went and collected these hoes.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Do you think Caleb Plant getting 50-50 with Canelo? No, but he got a belt.
It's not the same,
Huh?
bro. They're not recognized as the 2 top dogs in that division.
Bro, they are the 2 top dogs in the division, obviously.
No, but what I'm saying it's Canelo and then everybody else. It's not like that in what their division. You cannot
How
say
do we
that
know that though? How do we know that though, bro? That's what I'm saying. How do we know that Bud ain't fought nobody? How do we know that?
If y'all want to say Bud has fought bums, he ain't fought nobody. He ain't never been closer when he been fighting. He almost let the shit happen. Like it's clean throughout the whole time he fighting.
I got
so I want to say, if y'all want to say EJ is up here, like Bud wouldn't walk down every nigga that EJ has fought.
No, he ain't walking down every last one of them. He's not walking down. He's not walking down Porter.
And I'm glad you said that. And he will walk down a lot of them. But listen,
a lot of them, all of them.
No, he's not walking down Porter.
And exactly.
He's taking the loss to Porter.
He's not walking them down. I'm not saying down Porter.
I tell you
EJ didn't walk down.
EJ did a little bit.
What you mean? EJ was walking in. EJ was coming at him.
But see,
bro, I'm talking about once he dropped him in the 11th round.
You want 50, but Smitty, tell me a line. If you want 50-50, this is what you do. You talk about he do all these clean performances, go clean Sean Porter up right after Errol Spence struggle and clean him up nicely without no struggle.
We know it's not by Bud doing. We know that. That's what we're not putting into factor.
Okay. So question.
Bud doing.
Question. All right. So Bud contract in October. He probably finna get a bullshit fight in September, right? Do you think Al Heyman makes a pitch to Bud? You gotta fight Thurman or Porter before I give you EJ. I'm not finna just put you up on a platter to fight my cash cow, right?
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
This say it's more risk reward. Just say that. Let's say that because
no, I'm just saying, like, come on.
It's a chance EJ can
but it does help both parties though.
It builds Crawford.
He put on PBC. He beat a former champion. He beat somebody that's in the top 5, and then he go ahead and get that fight with Crawford. With Spence.
He's not getting Spence at 147, I don't think, fellas.
He won't get Spence ever.
He might not get Spence, bro. I don't think it's gonna happen at 147. If he comes to PBC, he wipes out Thurman or Porter.
That's dangerous at 54. You know that.
Bud not going to 154. Now EJ may go up there.
I just don't see how the fight happens because I know Heyman's not gonna give Bud that fight off rip, bro. He's not. Why would he do that? That's not a good business move.
Yeah, and
that's kind of let's just put that out there. It's the business skill.
But that's kind of unloyal too. You know what I'm saying? Like, did Errol get a big fight once he first came to fucking PBC? Like, you just gonna throw him in there with just because? Like, you gotta show a little more loyalty. And he giving them a big fight. Why can't he have 2 solid resumes? Let's say Crawford wins. He would only still have 2 solid welterweights on his resume.
That's what we can. They can even say Floyd resume wasn't the best. They can even say how he ducked Pacquiao and how he ducked Pacquiao for so long. Like that's not the case though. It's not the case.
He told Pacquiao to take a drug test, and Pacquiao was fucking acting like he didn't understand English.
Yeah, he didn't want to take that hoe.
Come on,
it's been talks that Floyd, not saying he ducked fights, but he fought them at the time he wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that he was scared of him or he thought he would lose, but it's the business of boxing. We can say that, but don't say that the skill wise they don't deserve 50-50. If we want to go resume,
we're not saying that, bro. We're not saying it's not the skill. It's like, what have you done for me lately, bro? What has Bud done for us lately, Trill? What has he done?
Watch the skill. We're not like skill.
Bro, that shit, bro.
We watch the boxing. We're not watching how much they get paid. Of course, that's gonna be part of everything in boxing. But still, bro, like,
hey,
if you want to give, if he got a big, EJ got a big machine behind him.
Bro, everybody that Bud fought at 147 is damn near getting stopped by EJ, and they're not beating Thurman or Porter. None of them niggas he fought at 147.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is, if y'all put everybody in front of Bud that was in front of EJ, it's not the same result. See, that's the disrespect. That's the disrespect I'm saying.
Oh, how's that disrespectful? He did it at 140, bro.
But I think that's part of the reason that Crawford doesn't. I don't know. I think that Bro, this is what I think, bro. I think that Crawford don't want to really fight a common opponent with Errol. And I just think that if they fight a common opponent, it just put a lot of pressure on him to fight way better, because if he don't, then it's gonna clearly be that people are clearly gonna say it's one way or the other.
The mutual, we can start off. Kell Brook was a mutual. Now, if we're gonna add more after that,
I'm not okay, bro. But come on, that year dip. That was like 7 years different. Bro.
Come on, bro. That's when Kell Brook was pound for pound top 10.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, he's right. I said 7 years.
Like, there was 4 years between the two.
Yeah,
it's 4 years.
It was 4 years when EJ fought Kell Brook to when Bud fought him.
That's just, bro.
That was 2014. EJ fought. No, that was
I'm
2016
right
when EJ fought him.
Nah, he fought him in 17, so it's 3 years.
But what's wrong with Porter, bro? Like, come
no,
on,
yeah. Okay, let's get that premise out. He's not ducking anybody.
I'm not saying he's ducking, but he's not looking.
But if Bob Arum gonna offer fucking Sean Porter $1 million, of course Sean Porter not gonna fight him.
He already did that. That's why they're not fighting.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's like Bob owing Terrence Crawford. Like, that's like Bob damn near ducking for Terrence Crawford, even though Terrence Crawford not ducking. Like, bro, like you're stopping fights like that, bro. Like, he can't.
Of course, that's what it is.
He can't build.
But why though? Why, bro? All his other ESPN fighters are getting
since the 70s.
Bro, all the ESPN fighters are getting paid. Bud, the only one who can't. Why?
Because Bob Arum's been fucking everybody since the 70s in boxing, bro.
Oh, but he's not fucking Fury. He's not fucking Lomachenko. Them niggas are getting they bad. You know what I'm saying? Why can't Bud get a fight, Trill? He's not bringing in the bread.
This nigga Bob Arum publicly disrespects this man, saying this man can't sell, saying this man can't make, it's not a pay-per-view draw. You saying that about your own fighter, you think another promoter's going to give him 50-50?
Come on now. Come on.
No, you come on. Now you saying he not worth this, but then I'm going to give it to the other promoter.
Because that's fucking, bro, he's not worth it in the sense that Omaha's not a big market. He's from Omaha, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go overseas, like Fury has a whole country.
That's an excuse, bro.
What? Has a whole country behind them. If y'all want to go with the business side, I get it why it would be 60-40. But we talking skill-wise in that ring, it cannot be 50-50. It cannot be 60-40, and then both of them be like with the top. Okay.
Okay, so let's talk. This is a big-ass utopia, whatever world. Let's say no stardom involved. Let's say Terrence Crawford, no fighting arrow. He just fought the same level of guys he fought, but he kept moving up division, and winning. And he get to Canelo. He get more money than Canelo. He's conquered so many divisions. He WBO. Let's say he has the WBO at 160, at 168. My bad. He's still, just because he moved up all the divisions, he's supposed to get 50-50 with Canelo. Because the skill with him and Canelo.
But I wouldn't say that equals though. I wouldn't say him and Canelo equal skill wise. I think Canelo is clear cut the better boxer. I don't know that with EJ and Bud. I don't know that with them two. Them two are more equals than him and Canelo. Canelo's the head and shoulders above everybody in the boxing environment. Now EJ, that's what we need to fight to see who better. I like EJ for sure, but y'all not gonna disrespect Bud like he don't work clean in that ring.
Bro, ain't nobody disrespect him. Bro, fight somebody.
Go to resume, a big fight, bro. Like, this he could get, if he go fight in this, bro, I would be thrilled, bro. Even though that's a super hard fight, that's a big risk fight. If he was willing, that showed me he don't care like what the be. Like he just gonna take it and he gonna prove himself, bro. Like, you know, like if he can't get nobody in the top 5 and all the niggas at PBC, bro, try to at least make a fight, bro. Like, it's getting to a point to where it's like, damn, like Bud in a lose-lose situation. He beat a nigga he's supposed to. He knocked him out he's supposed to.
So I've seen
bad in a couple rounds, but if you fight against a great level of opposition, he might lose and get more credit than he getting right now. Like if he go in there and fight a good fight with EJ and bang it out, he gets dropped 3 times. He dropped EJ twice. It go to a split decision, bro. He could get way more credit than he do now. And then they run it back, like, bro, like, I know the talent is there, bro, but everybody's going to question the talent on the highest level against the best opposition until he gets in there with it. And as unfair as it is, he needs to make it fair on himself and stop fucking with Bob Aaron. Like,
my thing is,
I
look,
agree.
so it can go to so I seen Porter talk about this once. He said if he wanted to be grimy, he can take it to purse bid because he is Bud's mandatory, and he pretty much knows Al Heyman will put the bread up, put it on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? So that is another option that I kind of want to happen. If you can take the promotion away from Bob Aaron, Al Heyman win the purse bid, or even Eddie Hearn, you know that boy grimy, he'll do something like that. And they will make it a bigger fight. You know, it makes it a bigger fight, and it builds to the EJ fight. It makes it bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's not big enough. It's big to us, the boxing fans, but I guarantee if you ask a random person on the street, they will know who Errol Spence is before they know who Bud is. And that's just how it is. You can say Bud pound for pound, this and that, but bro, you gotta sell, bro. And I just don't think Bud sells. You gotta put him against Porter. Everyone knows who Porter is. Porter sells, bro. You can believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like you or Thurman. Everybody knows Thurman. You gotta put him in there where people know who he is first.
I feel you, Smitty, because it's still there. I think another good example may be this. Like, what if the belts line up, whatever, the same way they line up for Errol Spence and Crawford? What if it's Shakur and Tank in there? Like, we know who getting that bread. Like, if Shakur and Tank in there, and I might could easily say I would favor Shakur, or Shakur is most skilled, this and that, or this, that, and the third, to say he got more skill than Tank, but Tank getting that bag, bro.
Oh yeah,
100% sure. Because it's like
machine that's behind them, bro. You got emotion.
This the thing. It's like, would it still be a big fight without that person? And if it's not, that person has to get more money. They're bringing more of the audience, more of the people to the event.
I don't know if that's the case with them too. That's what I'm saying, because it's widely in the boxing environment that these are the top two. So anywhere they fight is gonna be fucking nuts.
But listen, but even still, it's still a big fight with Thurman, Porter, and
yes, that's what I'm saying.
With one of those guys with Bud too. But what I'm saying is, bro, EJ is selling, bro. Like he's been selling so much that it's like, well, okay, if we put Thurman in, a Porter in with Crawford, like yes, it's gonna sell. It could be pay-per-view, but it's gonna do double to triple numbers with EJ. It's just the effect that he has, bro, at this point in his career. In the way he sells and the audience he bring out. Now, I'm not saying Bud don't got the talent, but I just think that when it comes to that, bro, like you got to understand, like.
But we should just be able to get the fight done.
Do we want to go in his legacy though, bro? Because it comes to that too. Like, okay, like one belt, WBO, okay, you defending it, cool, but like if you cool on your legacy, then fuck, then where we gonna go from here? EJ gonna get all the titles. EJ might not even be able. If EJ don't move up, then what is really Bud gonna do? Who will Bud keep fighting?
Like, you gotta move up, bro.
Because Bud can still. Not Bud, but EJ can still get guys. He still got a couple. He still can go knock Thurman off later if he absolutely
get Boots. He can get Boots when Boots build his name up more.
You know what I'm saying? And if he get all those names and wipe them out, bro, like that. Not only like his ultimate resume, that's an all-time resume for him.
Yes, it is.
To go through all those guys, he already building it, and I just feel like, you know, it's so, bro. That it's just not. I can't.
Bro, we can just get, bro. These are equals. That's what I'm saying. They're equals. I'm not putting one over the other. For the first fight, it can come in at 50-50, and whoever wins this fight, that can determine the rematch, the trilogy.
That's what Fury and Wilder done. Fury and Wilder, the second fight, they did 50-50, and then now it's 60-40.
With who? Fury, right?
Yeah, because Fury won, though. But the first fight, it was Wilder, by far.
Because Fury hadn't fought in 7-8 years.
Yeah, but still, bro, like, even
he had a tune-up, but yeah, like,
the one belt situation, bro, that's one of my biggest issues, bro. Like,
so yeah, it's a lot of risk on EJ's side. We can agree to that.
Okay,
it's a lot of risk. It's a lot of risk on Bud. That's why Bob won't put that bread up, boy. What you mean?
So EJ to lose 3 of his belts.
That's why Bob offered Porter $1 million because Bob's scary. What you mean? It's a risk. It's a risk.
Bob is old and dumb as fuck. Still thinking boxing in the 70s with Muhammad Ali. He fucked over Muhammad.
Hey, Al Heyman wasn't scared to put that bread up when
a nigga, Spence, he gonna do that.
When Spence and Porter fight, he wasn't scared to put Spence in that.
Al Heyman a nigga, he gonna do that because he believed in his fight. He a Nick, bro. That's the cash cow over there.
Hey man,
I'm not gonna technically say Bud is the cash cow. He should be, but bro, it was that time when Loma was. It was that time when Loma was getting what he was doing, and then we're feuding now. Like, and he's a black boxer, bro. Of course, Al Heyman gonna put that bread behind the black nigga that he believe in.
Bro,
Bob ain't got all type of avenues he can go through with the white boxers or the whole country behind their ass. That's a lot of money, bro. Between a nigga from Omaha, it's a lot of bread. Bro.
It looked like he's finna put Shapiro in great position, so I don't know if you can sit here and say.
I mean,
black fighters.
If
Shakur gets Herring and Valdez, that's gonna look bad.
I'm telling you, it's finna happen.
You got the mob behind you too.
You got the what?
The mob.
Bro, but he's black. You tried to make it seem like because he black, he not getting them fights. Shakir finna get him. He black.
And we're not saying the factor that's in with Shakir too. We're not talking about Jay Prince that's behind. Man. We're not talking about Jay Prince that's behind him as well. Why
the fuck Bud won't go fuck with Jay Prince then?
I don't know. Hey, I'm not in Bud's head. That seems that like something he should do.
So do y'all think it's better off Bud after this in October? He should just be like a solo, like he do his own shit, like kind of like Canelo.
Free agent, he needs to auction himself off for one
fight. Yeah, or just like takes one fight deals. You know what I'm saying? Instead of signing with somebody, because clearly signing with somebody.
But that was a while back though. He signed with Bob a while back.
So no, he signed that extension before the Kell Brook fight. Yeah, he signed a year extension. Because he got paid off like that fight.
That's like saying year to year. I'm talking about the big contract when he first signed. Yeah. So, like, of course, Floyd left because he wanted more money for the De La Hoya fight, and Bob wasn't giving it to him. He didn't think the $10 million was worth to Floyd fight Oscar, so Floyd left, bought himself out. Bro, of course, Bud resume at 147 is not the elitist, but it's not like he edging wins out at 147.
Bro, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I want the fight to happen, bro, but Bud got to do more, bro. Like, he was running around talking about, I don't need the arrow fight. You need the arrow fight. You need it, bro. Don't run around and say you don't need the arrow fight. Smitty, that's all you scream. We want Earl. We want Earl. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to leave all the doubt. Whoever win,
yeah,
the rematch or trilogy. But what I'm saying is, in my eyes, EJ should be like, bet 50-50, I'm finna show you I'm top dog. I should be pound for pound. Okay. Even when they got ranked you high, I should do this.
So
it's one fight. He ain't finna lose. Like, there ain't finna be a career ender. That's my.
So okay.
So hold on, what's not gonna be a career ender?
I'm saying this one fight is not gonna make or break EJ or Bud.
It can hurt Bud.
Because Bud older, let's say that.
Yeah, it can hurt Bud because EJ still
not only because he's older, because he's not getting those other big fights.
Right.
So it's like, I'm gonna lose to EJ and then go back to fighting these other guys I've been beating. Then it's like, well, he can't step up to the level of competition, whether it's true or not, because he just been in there with one top guy, like the Gamboa fight. Like, and I just
fuck Gamboa up. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. That shit was like, come on.
Look, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. So listen. When Bud stopped Gamboa, and now everybody's stopping Gamboa, y'all not saying nothing about it. But when Triple G and EJ stopped Kell Brook, and then Bud come behind and stop Kell Brook, now you all happy. I mean, like,
in the way that Bud did it, the way that EJ did it, it's a little different.
Because I tell you, people do that shit because they did the same shit to fucking Devin Haney. Devin Haney went 12 rounds with Gamboa. Oh, he don't got the power of this. It's the same Gamboa that he got knocked out in the 12th round, but went 12 rounds with Tank and he had a torn Achilles. Like, he was fighting with.
I agree. That was fucked up. Tank needed his ass whipped for that because the man was on one.
So it's like, bro, like,
Bud was the first again, bro. Every time they put somebody up against Bud, this gonna be the one to stop. But this gonna be the one to give him his toughest
Who
competition.
says that, bro? Who says that?
Everybody in the
Hell
fight.
no, that must have been at 140, boy. At 147.
Bro, nobody at 140, bro. Look at his 140 resume, bro. Nobody was talking about Bud is the underdog. The nigga unified with Julius and Dongo, bro. Stop that shit.
I tell you this, bro. Y'all just talked about it earlier. I think, and he's not even a champion no more, but if he fought Regis Progress, that'd be the biggest name on his resume.
I'll take that.
That would, and I would accept, even though it's a 140, I would accept it because Regis is a dog. Regis got skill. Regis arguably won that fight overseas. And he just couldn't get the nod. But
over Josh Taylor.
Yeah, Josh Taylor. Yeah. Bro, Josh Taylor, I was a golf ball boy. Like
overseas.
Bro.
Yeah, I think if that fight was in America, he probably would have won that.
Oh, bro. For sure.
Regis is a good fight. I love that fight. Even though it's a 140, Regis fat ass can't make 140 no more. You know what I'm saying? So
I would like that fight more than Josh Taylor because Regis got a little more pop to him.
Yeah,
I see him. I see Crawford walking Taylor down. You know, getting
stopping him. He'll stop Taylor.
He'll stop Taylor for sure.
He'll stop Taylor.
Ramirez, and you said they said Ramirez?
Yeah, they said Ramirez.
Ramirez with Crawford?
Yeah.
Bro, hell nah, bro.
Nah, he'll get stopped too.
And like that's just putting Bud in a lose-lose situation, bro. Like he's not gonna get no credit for knocking that boy clean out.
Bro, so if we're gonna talk resumes, right? And if we all agree that his resume is not the greatest at 147. But hypothetically speaking, if we put him up against everybody EJ has fought, is it not the same result or better?
Yeah, he gonna win, bro. He not losing.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, we just want to see it, bro. That's all we saying.
Because if you see the fashion,
but
bro,
you know, though, you don't even see it if you know. You don't know though. You need to see it with your own eyes to be like, "Big, I actually saw it." But if you know,
I favor him against everybody, but a bad night he could lose against Porter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Porter,
bad night, Porter, he coming there like sick or whatever, some shit under the weather, anything like. It's 12 rounds, you're going deep, you know. But all them other guys, yeah, bro, he beats him. But
so if he was to fight Porter and get Porter out in 6 to 8 rounds, then what? It's gonna be like,
we can talk more 50-50.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Listen, we've seen a common opponent recently, and Sean Porter has been better in his career as of late. That's very respectable. That's a very respectable win.
Yeah,
like a two-time champion.
Yeah, like, he probably is he the third best welterweight probably?
And like it might
you're saying, but I almost flipped this damn shit over.
Huh? What?
I thought you said Bud was the third best welterweight.
No. I'm talking about Porter. He was like the third best probably.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even close, really. If you think about it, I mean, Boots is coming up though, but it's not really close.
I would pick probably Porter over Pacquiao too. You know what I'm saying? Just because
I take Porter over Pacquiao.
Yeah, the youth and the work rate.
At this stage, probably. At this stage,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Porter's probably the third best welterweight. If you put Bud with him and then you let EJ and Manny do their thing, it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's the top four, pretty much, right?
I agree. But we're not gonna sit here and do 60-40 when they equal. That's my whole thing.
Oh, you gotta chill, bro.
They equals.
They're not
equals in skill.
Bro, that's too many belts to say we equal, bro. That's too. Okay. You saying we equal, but bro, come on, bro. All them belts, and then you saying Fury's supposed to get more money than Joshua when they gonna have the fight. Listen, you gotta think about it. When they gonna have the fight in the UK,
Joshua got 2 belts or 3?
He got 3, bro.
3 or 4.
No, he got 4 because
Joshua got 4. He got every belt but the WBC.
Yeah, it's a belt in the champion in heavyweight. I think it's called IBO or something.
Does he have WBA, WBO, IBO, and IBO or IBA? It's like one of them belts.
Yeah, it's 2 I's, I know. So like he got 4 belts, and I think Fury got the
Ring Magazine
and the WBC.
You know, but even in that fight, like
Joshua's the A side, he gotta be.
Joshua's gonna be the A side, bro. Fury undefeated, but Joshua's resume way more extensive than Fury's. Outside of Wilder, where's Fury's resume? He got Klitschko, He beat Pulev. He beat.
He got an old Klitschko. He didn't get the prime Klitschko.
Man, he beat that black. Is his last name Hay? Did he fight David Hay?
Who? Anthony Joshua?
No, Fury.
Fury, David Hay.
Did they fight?
David, what's it, David?
Hmm.
It's somebody he fought twice. I can't remember that. But yeah, like Fury's not the A side in that fight. You know, Joshua, he went back and beat Ruiz.
No, he didn't even fight Hay, bro.
I'm trying to think. Joshua got an extensive resume.
He fought Chisora. He fought Chisora.
He beat Chisora. Yeah, those his two notable wins. And Cunningham.
Yeah,
like, his resume mid, bro. His resume is mid, bro. I swear.
Very mid, bro.
Mid, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, and
when you beat the best in the division, that trump all that though.
Who the best? Deontay not the best in the division.
At the time he was.
Deontay was. Nobody else. No, nobody else in the division beat Deontay.
Bro, yes, Anthony Joshua beating that man. Y'all tripping, bro.
His 10,
I was with you with the Fury because I see that Anthony Joshua was no way.
Joshua died, bro.
Beating who? Wilder?
Joshua,
bro.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
He can box, but
I think so, bro.
He's not as crafty as Fury. He don't
Doesn't
have
matter. That nigga punch just as hard as Wilder, probably.
Yeah, but can he get his head out the way fast enough, though?
Punch just as hard as Wilder?
Bro, he probably got the same knockout percentage like Wilder, bro.
Wilder 98. Wilder 98.
Now that drop, homie, Tyson Fury ran through his shit.
No.
Because of Fury, right?
I think it was 98 because of Fury. Or it's 97. But basically, put it like this. If Anthony Joshua KO percentage is the same as Deontay's, he would have to only have like a fight or two without a knockout.
My recent memory, the only person he ain't stopped was Andy Ruiz. Everybody else, in my memory, he stopped.
That was a fat Andy Ruiz too. Like that was
he didn't stop Parker. He didn't stop Parker either.
He didn't knock out Parker?
Nah, he didn't knock out Parker.
Really?
Wilder got probably the since Tyson type shit. Like the hardest one.
I'm the one trick pony don't get you far in my opinion, bro.
It don't.
Yeah, that's what Tyson up too. That's what fuck Tyson up too. Like you get a boxer like Evander, you get a boxer like Lennon Lewis, they're gonna give you that shit with the power too.
Yeah, it was the
it's only two people he ain't stopped, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, you can say three because he lost. But
okay, yeah, bro. But Ruiz and Parker, the only people he ain't stopped.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Anthony Joshua got fire in his hands too.
But the only person Deontay ain't stopped is the man in front of him. And he was second, and he was a half a second away from stopping.
He went 12 with Stavern the first time.
Yeah, but he shows. Oh yeah, true. He went 12 with Stavern, but he came back and stopped Stavern. So that's the only person he ain't. Stop.
But I just don't really understand why people be on that with Anthony Joshua. Maybe I just see something different,
Now I feel you. He got the technical skills. I came around to him more, but you can't lie, bro. He a cliche ass nigga, bro.
He's corny,
like,
bro. He corny.
He's corny, like he like a Tom Brady nigga.
He corny. But what Tom Brady be doing, no.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, this is the best. Like the heavyweight division is on fire. It's the best it's been in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like. We need all of them to be fighting, And
what else? We can go ahead and get to this real quick before we head out. What y'all think about Usyk and Joshua? I think that's an easy fight for Joshua. Usyk ain't showed me no power at heavyweight. Like he better show Joshua something because Joshua might try to run through his ass. But Joshua talk about he tired of fighting these mandatories and shit, so he better act like it and try to get Usyk out of there. But let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, I'm agree. I think Joshua. And this fight for sure is gonna walk him down and use that power. But I don't know, man. I'm not sold on Joshua. I never really was. But I just thought Wilder and how much power he packages, and then versus Joshua, I'm just like, little mid.
I like Usyk. You know what I'm saying? I like how he move around the ring. He gonna make it interesting. He's not gonna sit in the pocket with him. I follow Usyk on Instagram. That boy weigh about 230 now. You know what I'm saying? He done added about 25 pounds. So I think he's trying to get a little bigger with it. You know what I'm saying?
Much, bro.
But it might slow him down.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not picking him to win. Yeah, I'm not picking him to win. I just think it's gonna be a little trickier than people think because Usyk not, but that boy got skill, like Loma type skill. You know what I'm saying? Like he can move, stick and move. You know what I'm saying? And
the way he did Tony Bellew was, whoa,
oh my
that
god,
shit, bro, that shit was, bro.
masterclass performance.
That was some shit that like he didn't even see coming, bro. Like that shit was like that was one of the best knockouts I seen.
But he was like on the run from Chisora that whole fight. I didn't really like how he was running from Chisora.
Yeah, when he got touched, every time he got touched, Chisora would let him absorb them punches and Chisora throw that overhand, and he backed the fuck up.
Typically, everyone who fights Chisora stops him. So I was really surprised. You know, I was like, ooh, I don't know if he can fuck with Joshua. Joshua will knock Chisora's ass out again, you know? So
if he get caught lazy, I will say this, I don't fuck with Joshua. But that 1-2 Joshua got will put your ass down.
Hell yeah, boy, he got thunder and his uppercut, bro.
Yeah, that uppercut, like I talked about earlier, like his 1-2, his uppercut, that's major, and that's gonna be big, you know. Like you said, he gaining all that weight. If they get in the clinches and stuff, if he's not aware of that uppercut gonna put him out.
I like
that uppercut. Like he throws that whole violently. Like
I really like Joshua, man. Like, I'm one of the few in America who like him, but I'm really a fan of Joshua. I think he's really good, bro. I think he just got clipped by Andy, bro. I think that it's the heavyweight division, you know. You don't typically see heavyweights go undefeated. You know, this is kind of weird right now.
See, that's why I'm saying that. And see, that's what I want to see too. That's another reason I want to see Deontay win, not because I want to see him with a loss particularly. I want him to avenge his loss, but I don't care if Fury got an L or not. But the thing is like, where is Fury gonna go if he lose? Because like if Fury lose, Fury obviously he really never defended his belt before. So like, will he come back and fight? Like, does he have a reason to fight? Like, what's his avenue after that? Because we all knew Fury can beat anybody else in the division. So if he loses to Wilder, the trilogy is done. After that, they're not fighting no more.
You don't think it's gonna be a fourth one if Wilder wins? I think so. The money gonna be too big.
I don't think so. Bro. I don't think so because I think, unlike Deontay, I'm not calling Fury a hoe, but I don't think he'd care for his give back like that.
Yeah, I
think if Fury walk out with the bread he gives in this fight at this point in his career, and he's already had all the belts before, he's already experienced all that before. Yeah, you can go into a fourth fight, but you risk the same thing again. And you know, regardless of Deontay not being a great boxer, he's a fierce puncher. And you know, that shit weigh on you after fights. They was even seeing after the first fight, his wife, his dad didn't want to fight with Deontay again. So, you know, it's just like, what would be the benefit for him besides getting the belt back and then trying to run it back with Joshua? But then again, is Wilder gonna give him that fight? He didn't want to give Wilder the third fight. So then they're gonna go through shit again. I think they're really done negotiating with each other. That's probably the biggest thing. They both probably like, fuck you on each side. I'm tired of fucking with you. And
right. I agree on that one for sure. Because at this point, at the way we had to get to the fourth fight, even if it is a fourth fight, there's so much shit going on in that shit, bro. I think he's gonna be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's bad blood now, bro. Real bad blood.
So they went to court and everything, bro. Like, yeah, they ain't finna do all that shit.
They got legal.
Yeah,
hands took it legal. So that's how you know it's really bad.
Yeah. I agree with you. Mm-hmm.
But dog, it was nice having y'all on, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for having me on, man. I'll be watching y'all stuff, man. Y'all do a good job, bro.
Sure, bro.
We're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Good
I got that boy, big GVU. That
boy, you got more GV stuff than me.
That boy alumni. That boy big alumni.
But nah, bro, it was good having you on, man. We definitely gonna get you back on some boxing.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Stuff. It was good chopping up with you. You might be our new staple, you know, for the boxing. Because boxing, we're trying to get them on there, but you know, it's nice having some new fresh faces on this.
Yeah, man. I'm a boxing guru, man. So anytime y'all want to talk boxing, let me know. Cause I don't got, you know, it ain't many of us, you know, so I don't have nobody to talk boxing with. I text Smitty, that's it, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's really small, bro. So we just trying to grow, you know, keep people informed, and you know, y'all get out there and learn some shit for your damn self. You know, boxing is a great sport, dog. So I appreciate you tapping in, bro. Much love. It's your host B. I'm gonna hand it over to Smitty real quick.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for listening. Don't forget, you know what I'm saying, we on all platforms. You can get your podcast on. Just keep fucking with us, man. We're growing, you know, week by week, day by day. You know, just try to keep it steady, try to give y'all the real. You know, because, you know, we've been doing this for years. It's just, you know, now we're going on the platform to actually talk about it. So that's That's what I'm more excited about. So, you know, man, Smitty out, and I appreciate y'all for listening.
Sure, man. Like Smitty said, we out on our platforms. Check us out: YouTube, Apple Music, Breaker, Spotify, Anchor, whatever you got to get it on and tap into it. We out.
All right.